Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Journey Dudes podcast, Lancer Edition, Blink Space Blues. We're back, baby, with a very, very special episode. As you can see below, today we are joined by a special guest. My friend, would you like to introduce yourself and what you do to the world at large if they are unfamiliar with you?
Magnus Beasticus is my name, and I have an ancient YouTube channel, Sassapunks, where we did D&D gaming podcasts and a fitness program for gamers. You could get in shape while playing video games, and it's an honor to be among the dudes.
Say, rip this guy is. Welcome. Oh man, we've been trying to get Magnus on for a while now, so finally glad to make this happen. We met him on a freaking D&D cruise of all things a couple months ago. So ever since that wonderful trip, we were like, man, we gotta have him on the Super Journey Dudes podcast.
This guy was walking around with a Gundam backpack. We're just like, damn.
Yeah.
And they found out I was obsessed with Gundam.
Yeah. So it kind of makes sense that Lancer would be the move. Cool. So that's so we'll introduce Magnus's character a bit later on when the crew of the Hot Potato meets them. But for now, let's do some intros for the rest of us. So my name is Chris Tung. I'm one of the co-founders of PinkCity.ca, which is an anime gaming streetwear brand from Toronto, Canada. And I'm the GM for this game, and I'll be playing all of your allies and all of your enemies, and everything within this Temple of Alkïïn that you will soon discover, I guess.
Everything within it. Wow, that sounds like a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I play every computer keyboard.
Beep boop. Well, that's a good one.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike Tung. I am the other half of PinkCity.ca, and I am playing a dog-shaped familiar named Whiskers, who's also the captain of the Hot Potato, currently disguised as Earth Depot, and will probably be disguised as Earth Depot for the rest of the campaign because we are galactic fugitives. Whiskers is feeling pretty good right now. Just woke up at his I guess it's like his grandma's place. Good to see some family, but obviously very nervous about what's going to happen and this temple situation. I don't know.
I don't know either.
You know who does know? Alex here. Also Mikey Starhand, who is this guy who's very excited to go to the Temple of Alkïïn, but Alex is a tattooer in Toronto who doesn't really care much for Alkïïn, just lets it be its own thing, But Mikey, on the other hand, has some plans for the temple, which hopefully Bugaki can assist him with.
Speaking of Bugaki, I'm the other Alex DeFrancesca, and I do all the art for the podcast, and I'm a tattoo artist in Toronto, and I do other art and comics and stuff, and I'm playing Bugaki Dingleberry, and he's ready to blow up a temple on Alkïïn, even though it's not a real temple. It's a fake.
It's a front.
To someone.
It's a front. It's a front for something a lot more weird.
Some could say it's possible.
And I don't like it.
You won't know until you investigate, which brings me to...
Whenever Bugaki doesn't like something, he blows it up.
Yeah. That's true. Well, you really didn't like that toilet on that train, eh? Cool. So let's get right into it. Let's do a bit of a recap before we jump back into the world of Alkïïn. And so Magnus has a bit of context for what is about to unfold. So last session, the crew of the Hot Potato ran a few errands on the planet Zerf, the planet which y'all have every reason to avoid. After catching up with Fork and Blaze Runner, your good friend from the Drift Vandals, and making sure everything was okay with Coach and Silver, at the hospital, you guys met up with the Bloody Daggers at one of their traveling encampments. Meeting Zendwheel Shadowblade, Bugaki and him had a bit of a back and forth about who the real Shadowblade was. And after asking him about Vamir and Taurus, Zendwheel reluctantly agreed to strap on one of these psycho slugs that you guys have and give you information about the Bloody Daggers' involvement with the New Union conspiracies that you guys are looking into. It seems like somehow they were involved in the missions that eventually led to the death of many former Jin commanders, including that of Whisker's guardian, Whisk. So you guys found that out, which is unsettling stuff. You guys then left Zerf and then finally made your way over to Alkïïn, the holy planet of elements, and paid a quick and wholesome visit to Whiskers' family and old friends, the Windwalkers, and Rainy Flowwater, little grandma Rainy Flowwater. After asking around about Washi, the Calrenian named Washi, during a drunken escapade in Cerebellum, you guys scoped out the under construction Temple of Alkïïn, which looked heavily guarded, and you now wake up from what was the most restful slumber some of you might have had in a very long time. What do you guys want to do? It's a bright, crisp morning. You guys are in Aguatopia in Rainy Flowwater's little cabin. Rainy Flowwater kind of cooks you up a little warm breakfast of pancakes and fresh juices. And you see her kind of packing lunch boxes for you with like fresh fish sandwiches from the Aguatopia lakes. And she's like, "Oh, don't want you to go hungry." Gives you these little lunch boxes.
Oh,
Wow,
God.
thank you, Rainy. I have not had one of these sandwiches in a very long time.
All right. She like pinches your cheeks. I know they're your favorite.
Yeah, thanks, Grandma. You got any extra beans?
Oh no,
yeah,
no,
Bukaki
no
likes
beans.
beans.
Sorry,
Oh.
no
We're
beans.
kind of used to canned eating, but thank you very
I
much.
I do have canned tuna from the Beans Corporation, though.
Tuna? Oh, I never had tuna before. I'll take, how many cans you got?
Wait, are you sure? Aren't you allergic to? Wait, Bugaki, you're allergic to sky tuna.
He just doesn't
Allergic?
know.
What do you mean I'm allergic?
Episode 1, Bugaki, don't you remember?
That was
Okay.
that was something else. That wasn't tuna. There was beans. It said beans on the can, which is weird because I'm not allergic to beans.
You see Jimothy kind of go up to her and kind of grab some of the tuna. He's like, "Oh, this is the most delicious thing I've ever eaten. Oh, you're a wonderful cook, Miss Flowwater."
Whiskers is staring at him.
Yeah.
Just dead eyeing him.
Yeah, so during your little breakfast, actually, Rainy kind of has a little, an older, like, TV kind of on and just, like, playing in the background. You see, like, a very staticky broadcast. You see a broadcast, actually, and you see the face of Detective Bunget Macaroni. And as you kind of turn up the volume, you guys hear him speaking to a camera. We have heard from an anonymous tip that Bukaki Dingleberry may be working with the Skullpounder gang, and the new union is currently doing an investigation on Zef for the matter. So far, the new union has confiscated $30 million worth of legal drugs at various Skullpounder warehouses. It is very possible that this is the drug money that is funding the terrorist activities of the Byzantine leader. Bugatti Fabrizio, the leader of the Fabrizio family, has agreed to fully cooperate with this investigation and even claims to be willing to help hunt down Bugatti himself in exchange for some charges to be dropped. With our shared knowledge and resources, I believe we are very close to finding the terrorist. You see like a bunch of footage of like various police forces pulling up to these buildings in the Ghost Space Nebula and like confiscating all these drugs and stuff.
That kind of backfired, but it was still worth it, I think.
Wait, so they went where?
So they're like investigating. So it seems like the new union are investigating like the Skull Pounders for like any involvement with you. And in doing so, they've like confiscated a lot of like shit that the gang was doing illegally.
13 million? What?
30 million, yeah.
30 million?
Yeah. And however, Bugatti Fabrizio, the leader of the Skullpounders, is agreeing to fully cooperate and like offer like any help that they can in finding you in exchange for like dropping some of the charges. But yeah.
We figured that would happen, but it's also like, yeah, it's still
It's funny because now they're like searching for us even harder now.
Yeah.
Like they were almost done.
It's kind of funny, but I think it's not funny, but it's a little. Still kind of funny.
It was a good phone call, though. You know, I mean, the phone call was definitely worth it, right?
I think that this is probably the smartest and possibly the dumbest thing that has happened so far on this trip.
Yeah, I know, but you know, you guys are cool with that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I did. Was that just my idea, or
No, it's cool, Bugaki. You know, just have your
Yeah.
snack. Just eat some food.
Hey,
Right.
yeah, I'm sorry. You guys, I caused you a lot of trouble and all
Oh,
that, but
Bugaki, don't-
yeah,
Look at me.
yeah, well,
Look at me, buddy. You know what?
At least you didn't kill me like 3 times.
I know we're about to
Yeah.
take Jimothy to his first demolition set. He's gonna go see a temple blow up.
Bugaki, it is okay. Just please try to hide your identity from people, please.
It's kind of hard when you got this, someone stealing my Shadowblade pirate name. That was a pretty good name, and
Whiskers is face palming right now.
Bugaki, you could always come up with something new. I think you're a pretty
I
creative
don't know.
guy.
what do you think I should go at?
How
Like,
about that one outfit you made? That was pretty good. The one that smelled like shit.
I don't like that guy. I'm running out of ideas. I don't got a lot of characters.
Why don't you I don't want you do why don't you do the shoe shining robot? Why don't you try to be
Shoe
a
shine robot.
Can you be a shoe shine? One of those the shiners? That'd be kind of funny. Are we on the
Are you
ship
trying to
right
invent
now?
to create right now?
No, we're not near the ship.
Yeah.
We're in the
You're trying
the house.
to disguise as Sparkles.
If you guys want to head back to the ship and grab like some of like I don't know your materials. and
where-
stuff,
Actually, Augie, I was thinking, is it
forget
possible
about
to paint our mechs or disguise our mechs in some way? Because as soon as people see Bukaki's mech, they will know that it is Bukaki.
well, I mean it's
With a new paint job.
kind of large. The paint job won't really fix the fact that it's a fucking beast. I don't know. I could put a little cloak on it or something, something to hide it.
I want some flames.
Yeah. Okay, flames. I'm not much of a painter. I'm more of a mechanic. I mean, you guys seem. Bukaki, you seem to be the
Fine.
resourceful one here. Guys,
I'll
always
do it.
inventing.
Fine. It's okay.
I'll do it. He's already
Well,
painting.
Yeah.
I thought maybe if we are going to attack the temple at night, maybe we can paint our mechs black, but then I realized that we won't be able to see ourselves.
I mean, if
I mean,
we could
that's
get our
a pretty
hands on
good
some
point.
more Dudanium, I could maybe cook up some kind of paint job that can do well in the night. It's not exactly camo, but the sheen of it, can reflect a couple of things, certain lights. But I don't know if stealth is. He looks toward Bugaki. I don't know if stealth is the way you're trying to go with this.
I'm trying to dig a hole.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
right. We were gonna dig a hole to try to get underneath the temple.
Yeah.
So are you
That's
guys heading
right.
back to the ship to like grab some stuff? Because if so, like Rainy Flower kind of like bids you farewell, gives you like a little kiss on the cheek.
I guess we could start prepping if we're not doing anything in the house, but
Oh, come
can
visit
say
again,
our sweet
you.
goodbyes.
Whiskers, say hi to Whisk for me. I haven't seen them in so long.
Yeah, Whiskers is gonna sigh
Okay, Rainy, I will say hi to him for you.
and then just walk away with his tail between his legs because that's very sad.
Cool. Anything else anyone wants to do at Rainy Flowwaters before you guys head back to the ship?
does she have any like brooches or any like like mementos that she just would give us on our journey that I can attach to my
Well, we
star
got
hand?
some fish sandwiches.
Yeah, you got some fish sandwiches.
I just want like an old brooch to put on my jacket.
I mean, if you want to dig around.
yeah. Mikey's like, just to remember the moments. You gave us a nice house. It's probably best sleep I've had in years. You might
Oh,
have to
Rainy,
grab a
before we
couple
go, do you have any like pins or anything that were brooches that you can give Mikey because he liked it here?
She kind of digs around in one of her cupboards and she pulls out this little. It kind of looks like the water badge from Pokemon. It's like a
Oh, nice.
water drop. I've had this for quite some time. It's one of my favorites. But you're the cute little boy, Mikey. You can take this if you'd like.
Hey, thank you, Granny. I'll put that right here, right where I keep it, right next to my eye.
Cool. So yeah, she bids you guys farewell. You got a little teardrop.
When she says that, Whiskers just like narrows his eyes at Mikey.
yeah, growls.
Hey, I'm just saying hello to the lady.
I was gonna Bugaki like nudges
Okay,
Mikey.
Mikey.
He's like, Mikey, I think she's into you.
I'm just being nice to her.
Jimmy's like, oh, let's go. What's going on here? Let's go. Cool. So I would say as you guys get back to the ship, you guys actually have a transmission from Fork and Blaze Runner.
No.
Oh,
Yeah. Sweet Pea kind of patches you guys through.
Yo, dudes! I feel like I'm calling you guys like all the time now. Like we're like besties. Like every day, we're like we should do this more often. Yeah. So Mikey, I did a bit of digging to look at to get any information on those rat folks that you asked about that died. Unfortunately, it looks like they're only survived by one person, their distant cousin of Dirty Sally, named Mediocre Wally.
Mediocre Wally. Okay.
Yeah.
God, that's not forgiving of a name. So where are these rat people from? Are they just exist on Hanu or what?
I think this guy's also on Zerf.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
All right. Well, I mean, if you ever see him, give him my comms. I'd love to.
Honestly, my first instinct when I see a rat is to fucking shoot it out of my fucking place. But if I see one that has the name of Mediocre Wally, I'll let you know.
Thank you. I just
who is that? Is that Fork and Blazer?
Yeah, that's Falcon. He's on the
Still can't get my name right.
Either. They didn't kill him.
Yeah. What the hell, man? Where's Racer G? How's Racer G doing?
You literally asked me this yesterday, dude. He's doing fine.
Okay, I'm just checking, you
All
know.
right. Anyways, just want to update you guys about the whole rat situation. All right, see ya.
Nice.
God damn, Mediocre Wally, huh? He couldn't. Doesn't that sound like he has no
What was
legacy
that guy
behind
talking about?
He's talking about the rats that basically got us the win in that race.
So, Mikey, you thinking of actually looking for these guys, or?
I mean, all right. I'm not gonna play around. All right, I know how rats operate. Okay, you saw those motherfuckers when they got in the car. I mean, Mediocre Wally might not be much, but those guys start procreating, you got a whole army of rats. All right.
Well,
You got a good point, actually. They did blow up. I mean, they did let us win the race, so
They could have killed us too immediately.
Okay, cool. So you guys are back on your ship. Where do you guys want to head now?
Augie, actually, before we go, we should get some new disguises. Can you paint me green, please?
Yeah.
Walks over to Augie and just like takes off his suit and just like lays there for him to paint.
Yeah, he can paint you green. If you want, he can go into town and grab some Dudanium and like apply that like camo. It's not really camo. It's just like it's like a shade of black that has like some kind of magical properties that can reflect certain light. But you're still detectable by radar and shit.
Really, Augie, all I want is that if anyone were to see Bukaki's mech, that it does not look like what people have seen before, if you know what I mean. It can be big, but it could maybe be a different shape or something.
Sure. Yeah, he can come back with some Dudanium, but that'll set you back $2,000 for all of that.
I'll invent or create a disguise for my mech.
Sure. What does it look like? Or give me a roll, yeah.
That's 15 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah. What are you
plus,
trying to do?
2. I'm just gonna make it really round.
Okay. Yeah, it is very boxy right now.
It's pretty boxy, yeah.
It'd make it really round.
Yeah. So I'll say like it went through like the Apple converter and all the sharp edges are now round. And you
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. And yeah. Now all of your mechs kind of have like a dark gray paint layer to them now. Yeah, he'll spend a couple hours doing that. But yeah, where do you guys want to head now?
I wanted to see what the situation is with how people think about the temple on the planet, and I wanted to start in New Zuzu because I have not been there in years.
Yeah, I think we could take Whisker's lead on this one. And in the meantime, we'll start hashing up a plan on this whole temple operation.
Maybe we can meet people in New, or maybe we can meet some familiars and possibly also some guardians on New Zuzu that can help us.
Hey, what about Washi? Where are we gonna go look for Washi?
Yeah, I think he's in the temple though, by the sounds of it. So if we're gonna look for him, we gotta be ready.
You guys do know that if you guys do go to the temple, it is heavily armed. So just forewarning.
Mm-hmm.
Could get messy. So yeah, I would say probably the safest bet might be to hit up New Zuzu first, and then get into some trouble. Okay, so if you guys want to head to New Zuzu, the hot potato blasts off, and it is on the planet of Alkïïn, but it is a couple hours away. Just fly there on the north side of the planet. Actually, no, it's near Cerebellum. I think we established, and you guys are in Aquatopia right now. Right?
I thought you said that. I thought you said that the temple was in between like Cerebellum and
yes, the temple
New
is
Zuzu.
the New Zuzu is
further
but
away?
I'm saying you guys are in Aquatopia right now, so it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
bit
yeah.
of a bit of a ride there. And yeah, as you approach New Zuzu, you guys like find this mystical looking city with like stone buildings and like many little critters, like very similar to the Whiskers, like all these different shapes and sizes and colors, kind of running about and flying about. And you see, as your ship passes through this city, you look down a cliff face, and you see this large plot of land that is the New Zuzu familiar facility. Whiskers, like what? How would you describe this lab from the outside? It's very similar to what you had in your flashback, I would imagine.
Yeah. So, what I described in my flashback was on actual Zuzu, which is the original place where familiar links were made, and that architecture was very like elven, where it's like indoor, outdoor with like trees and stuff sculpted into like where the labs are. So you're always kind of inside and outside at the same time. In New Zuzu, this is on Alkïïn, which is like Genasi and like elemental like area. So there's definitely more variety of landscapes and definitely more like rocky things, probably like some geysers and like waterfalls and things that are built in like caves, and some more modern technology, I would say, here as well.
Yeah, I think the way you described it to me when we were discussing it, it's like because it's such a large plot of land, it's very similar to like Jurassic Park vibes.
Yes, like Jurassic Park.
It's like the lab mixed with like nature, kind of on a large amount of land. Yeah,
It's beautiful.
cool. Are you guys going anywhere in particular in New Zuzu? You guys want to go to the lab or?
Well, so New Zuzu is basically like Jurassic Park. It's kind of like it's kind of like an amusement park, but it's not an amusement park. It's like a preservation place where after the war, all the retired familiars, and so for anyone who's tuning in now, a retired familiar. Oh well, I'll take a step even further back. A familiar is someone a familiar is an animal in D&D that's like a magical animal, a magical companion, and I created the term retired familiar because in the war, familiars were linked with guardians, which are like magical humanoids that they can share a connection with. But like if the guardian dies and the familiar still is alive, and they're called retired. So after the war, there was a giant exodus of retired familiars who went to settle down in New Zuzu, and so you'll see a lot of you can tell that it's a retired familiar because like they can talk and they like they can interact and stuff, whereas like regular familiars, they're not like awakened yet. Because it's kind of like an amusement park, we would probably just park in like the parking lot and then go to the entrance.
Okay.
Just
Welcome
ask to
front
go
get our
in.
tickets.
Does everyone want
Yeah.
to roll me a roll just to like see what you guys see here?
I could do
I will roll a
investigate.
spot.
about
Investigate in this, Magnus, is a history check. I don't know. I don't know why
Would I
it's
know
like that.
anything historical?
I only have an
I
8.
got 15.
I got 19.
Okay, cool. So I'll
we
say
just
like
get
you
+2 on
kind of like
accuracies.
I'll say you guys kind of park the hot potato like in this like higher up cliff face as you kind of like go down toward the facility. And as you do, Bugaki and Mikey, you guys both passed, right? You notice a bit of rustling in one of like the bushes, kind of overlooking the facility. It's like very subtle, just like movement.
Hey,
Oh,
you think that's a
you
rat?
see that?
You think that's one of those mediocre?
It's a goddamn
Wally's,
rat. They followed
cousins or
us here.
something?
They followed us here to finish us off or something. What do you think?
I don't know if they're trying to finish us off because the race is over. They're pretty friendly guy. I feel like, if anything, they're
You
trying
think
to.
they're friendly?
I think they're friendly. That's just what I assume. If we ever
What do
run
you
into a
think
rat.
it is?
Should we throw something in there? I don't know.
Yeah, let me throw something at it. I pick up a rock and I throw a rock at it. At the bush.
Magnus, can you roll me just a flat D10 or something to avoid this rock?
That's hilarious.
You have any triggers
D10.
that? Oh, sorry, D20. You have to pass a 10.
Yes. So you probably see two little metallic fins sort of streaming through the grass, maybe little metallic ears, and they're little lights lighting up. And I got a 21. Or let me see.
Nice.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, you dodged.
No,
the
I'm
heck
sorry.
out of
I don't
that.
have any. I got a natural 19.
Oh, wow.
I don't
Oh,
have anything
nice,
to add to
nice.
it.
This guy's rolling hot.
Look at
First
that.
roll.
I would say you'd probably see a drone, a small little drone detached from the fins, probably detach and just bat the rock away.
Whoa.
And then you just see it sort of hover in the air and look directly at you.
The rock like hits Bugaki in the face. He's just standing there.
Bugatti,
What the fuck was that?
What was
You
that?
see this little I guess if I'm in bushes, you just see this metallic headset stand up from the bushes. And a little girl wearing a pilot's jacket with white dreads coming out of the headset that's encasing most of her head. Just who the fuck threw that?
Whoa, hold on. Now, before things get let me explain. Me and my friend Mikey here.
If you don't get me
it was
involved
his
in this, this is all
idea.
you.
I mean, he told me to throw the rock. I just threw it.
I didn't
I
say
thought you were.
nothing about throwing a
We
rock. You're the
thought-
guy who played baseball back in the day. So
Hey,
you could
I
throw
got a
lot of
good
stuff.
arm. Okay, I don't know my own strength sometimes.
You want to get down here and settle this like a man? And she
Oh,
whips out
what?
this shovel. This sort of like I don't know if you've seen a military shovel, but it's like this small little handheld
Oh,
shovel.
yeah. How big is she?
She's actually pretty small. It maybe I don't
Like
Chris,
child
if you want to
size?
help me out here.
Possibly
Child
close to
deep gnome
Whiskers' height,
size.
probably. Yeah. Yeah. I'll say like since Dot is now kind of in the open now, right? So yeah, you guys see. Do you want to do a more fulsome description of her now that?
Yeah, so she's wearing a leather jacket, much like this one, with a bunch of different patches, and most of them are childish, like a skull and crossbones, rainbows, lightning bolts, and things. It seems like her entire outfit was found in garbage. The headset seems like it was repaired. It might have been a nice sort of helmet or headset at one point, but it's been repaired over and over again. There's sort of cables streaming from it. And you don't really see the bottom half of her body, but you can probably assume it's equally as sort of hacked and put together. You see the beginning of different belts and pouches around her waist. And the headset is just sort of constantly like blinking in different codes.
Yeah, Whiskers is definitely probably growled at first, like, "Arr," and looked over and sees this small little creature that he's never seen before, and then starts going very kind of closer, very slowly, and starts sniffing her to see what she smells like.
Yeah, be careful there, Whiskers. I don't know too much about these kids out here.
What is this creature? Who are you? What are you?
Can I do a read situation? And are you guys still just hovering in the ship, or are you
I
already
think we
parked in?
just parked and got out of it, right?
Yeah, they've gotten out. I would say like you guys are kind of all like in and around this like cliffside, and like at the bottom of this cliffside is the facility, or like the entrance of the facility. Dot was kind of like chilling, probably in some bushes overlooking the facility, just like kind of doing what you were doing. And I'll say you guys are all out of the ship. I'll say it's just you three. I'll say Jimothy and Augie still stayed on the ship. But Dot, before you see a little blue animal, a tall human.
I'm green right now.
Sorry, green. A tall human. And are you also disguised, Bugaki?
I'm disguised like with the beard. I have a beard on.
Oh, the wizard.
Oh, yeah.
The wizard
It's like
beard
Husband
and
and Castle.
a cloak.
Disguise.
Oh,
And I
nice.
kind of like walk up to him and I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Why you got a shovel now and you're gonna fight me? I swear to God. I swear to God right now.
Bugaki,
I'm trying to
we
read
did
the
want
situation.
to- Bugaki, we wanted to dig a hole. Maybe they can help.
The shovel.
That's actually a good point. Actually, I'm sorry we got on the wrong foot here, but the name's Buganji.
Do you want to roll the read situation?
I did. I
yeah.
got a 5 + 2, so 7. I'm trying to see if
Okay,
there are any
don't-
new union symbolism or any representation at all.
With that roll, I'll say you can't really tell. These little guys just look like some random dudes who threw a rock at you.
So Whiskers, I guess, is not threatened at all by this tiny presence in front of me. So Whiskers is just gonna slowly walk up and just continue sniffing and go down to like her butt and like sniff it and see how she reacts.
Get that out! Come on! I'll get out a what is? It's not an airhead. It'd be a space head candy. And I'd sort of undo the wrapper and say, "I don't have much of these left, but you a good boy?"
Yeah, so Whiskers' ears definitely perk up.
Yes, I am a good boy. And
It sits right away.
Mikey's a little uneven because he doesn't know this new authority
Wait a
figure is kind of making him Whiskers,
Wait a
why
second.
you don't sit for anybody, Whiskers? Why you sitting so quick?
when is the last
Come
time
on,
you gave
man.
me a treat, Mikey? Really? Think about it.
I couldn't afford treats. I don't know why you got to bring it up
Hey,
now
hey.
when we're on this planet. Doing
I didn't
stuff.
even know you eat treats.
We have been broke for so long that we have not had treats, and now I have a treat.
And Whiskers is saying this the whole time, just staring dead at Dot, not moving at all, but talking through like the voice machine on his neck, just like trying to be good and completely still.
Dot, you're noticing out of Whiskers' mouth, you're hearing like zoo 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 zoo, but the thing on
Yeah,
his neck is translating it to what you're hearing.
Would it be very clear to Dot that this is a familiar?
Roll me like some kind of history or investigation.
Well, You
Lore
happen to
check.
be in the parking lot of New Zuzu, so
Yeah,
That's what- yeah, like-
roll it with accuracy too.
That's a D6.
Yeah, D6 on top of the D20.
Okay. Because I'm not 11 total.
Sorry. Now that you guys are all together in
Oh,
one
yeah, true, you
place,
said him.
let's
oh really?
let's bring
Hey.
these
Really
three all
pictures.
together. Actually, I could probably.
Wait, so
Yeah.
so Dot with the helmet is taller than me.
I wouldn't say this is like exactly to scale.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
It
Yeah.
could be
Alright.
similar. But yeah, she's quite
Whoa.
small. But
Let's
yeah,
go back to Crown.
Dot, I would say, especially because you're on Alkïïn and New Zuzu, surrounded by like a lot of creatures like this, you can tell immediately that Whiskers is a familiar, or is like, I don't know if you know, like he was a retired familiar, but I wouldn't say that many familiars that you had run into here have like a translator. Like they probably all speak amongst themselves in Zuzun.
Well,
right?
I'm probably I don't know what experience Dot has had with familiars, but out of any familiar you've met, I might be one of the most like decorated because I have like a spacesuit on. It says captain on it. You know, I'm coming out of this ship, and like, you know, I it doesn't look like I'm answering to anyone. I'm kind of just doing my own thing.
If you would allow, Chris, I'd like emoji like cute eyes, like
Okay.
watery, like interest in the interest of a little girl seeing a
Yeah.
insanely awesome familiar dog.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna sort of go up and grab and just like ruffle behind the ears as much as I can.
Yeah.
And then I want to whisper. Do you think they can be useful to us? I don't really want the
you're not
familiar
whispering to Whiskers. You're whispering.
No, I'm not.
I see.
Just sort
Okay.
of like
You get a couple like light bleeps in your helmet, and he says like, "Yeah, maybe. This probably is the closest. Like we're on a path that could actually be very helpful."
Is anyone else hearing this, or this just in the
You don't hear anything except roll me. Actually, roll me like a stealth or like a unseen.
I wanna
Yeah.
roll a. Can I roll a contested spot to see if I realize what's going on?
I roll a natural 1, so maybe the voice amplifier in my helmet just accidentally sort of like you hear, and then it's on speakerphone now.
You hear Whiskers. You hear Dot whisper that, but you don't hear anyone reply.
Whiskers just gonna say,
What was that? But don't stop.
She's still rubbing your ear, just sort of like takes a step back and says, "Wow, you look like one of the most advanced ones here. What are you here for? Do you think you can show me around?"
What do you mean by advanced?
Well, you look like you're important compared to all the other cute little animals flying around.
then,
You like their king?
Yeah, the Whiskers will look notably like flattered and be like,
You said that I am a good boy, is that correct?
Affirmative.
and then Whiskers looks over to Mikey.
Can we keep her?
Oh god!
I'll also say,
Another
"Can I
small
keep him?"
thing that's gonna eat the tuna, the beans.
Dot, as you pay attention toward Mikey and you look over to Mikey's direction, you feel you see a couple of light blips and sounds go off in your helmet, telling you to check out his mechanical arm. Pretty cool.
Ah, wow! Does that work? Can you feel things? I've always wondered what it would be like to have a fake body.
Yeah, well, it's hooked up to my nervous system. I don't like to go into the bits too much because Mr. Shines is pretty particular about his builds because he doesn't want anyone biting it. But yeah, it's pretty state of the art.
You think it's better than your other hand?
I mean, I don't use my other hand for much other than wipe my hands. That's all I gotta say.
Cool. And I'll say like you guys like Whiskers. I mean, Dot's already seen this, hence like why she was here and scoping this out. But Bugaki, Mikey, and Whiskers, as you look down at this facility, you do notice a couple security mechs kind of pacing back and forth in the front area. Whiskers familiar with the kind of work that goes on in here. You know that not anyone can just like walk up to a familiar facility like that. There is some pretty important stuff going on inside.
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, I did not tell you to stop scratching me. Second of all, what is your deal and what is your name?
The lights flicker again in your helmet. Kind of asking you to pay attention to Whiskers and kind of asking like, do you think he can get us in?
I'm an orphan. My parents were taken from me. The name's Dot, by the way. And I spent most of my life with my brother. But he was recently taken away from me, and his greatest dream was to link with a familiar. And I just thought if I could go in there, if I could just see how it all works, I could do his spirit proud and send him away easy.
Wow, that is a very sad and beautiful story. I am sorry to hear about your life like that, Dot. My name is...
And then I look over to Mikey. Zuzu? Like, should we tell her her name or? Yeah.
Zuzu.
My name is Whiskers. I am captain of the Earth Depot, and these are my friends.
When you
You
say
go first,
that
Bugaki.
story,
You go first.
when you say that story, Bugaki sheds a tear. My God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that's your story, and I'm to be honest, I'm sorry. I threw that rock at you. I thought you were a rat,
Yeah, it's
but I
kinda
can
my
tell
fault.
you're a child. The name's Bugandi, but you can call me Bugaki.
Bugaki. Are you trying to look like? Does your race actually have beards, or is it comically
No.
ill-fitting?
No, it's like I'm in disguise right now.
Very like clearly though.
He has
Uh,
something.
I
He has something
thought,
called a proso collar on right now, which disguises his face.
God,
Yeah.
I thought
remember
I
that.
shaved what's his name, and then I put his beard.
Jimothy's
Yeah,
hair.
You have like
Jimothy.
you actually have a
beard.
fake.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I
that's
actually
right.
have a
Oh.
beard.
Doc,
Yeah.
can I get you when he says Bugaki? Can I get you to roll like a, if you have any kind of a history check to see if you know that name?
Investigate.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Another natural one.
Oh, jeez.
Wow,
Oh,
these
you're
rolls.
coming in hot now. It's all.
Yeah.
Okay. He says that name and it doesn't ring a bell to you.
For the first time in Bugaki's life.
I would even say you can't even tell he's under that disguise. I would say you can't even tell he's a bug. He just seems like a green bearded creature of some kind. He
So
could
funny.
possibly even be a familiar too. Who knows?
Yeah.
At this rate.
At this size and stature, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a wizard. No big deal.
A
No
wizard?
big deal. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? I know.
No hard
Everybody-
feelings, Mr. Wizard Bugaki.
I kind of want to fuck with Bugaki here. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks, man.
While he's in the middle of this conversation, like when he says I'm a wizard, I want to roll a take someone out, but I want to use it to just disable his protocollar slightly.
Oh yeah, sure.
I don't want to like hurt him. I just want to like turn him back to a bug. while
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
I'm a
I
wizard."
can take
I
some.
mean,
No,
of
but
that.
the protocol, the collar isn't even on. It's not a.
It's just the
Oh,
beard.
yes,
on
I
it,
have
so,
a-
yeah.
I have a beard
I'll just like
and then a hood.
Mikey will just like I'll just swipe the beard off and the hood will come off with it kind of thing.
Hey, what
So
the
I
hell,
got,
man?
That's a 6 plus 6 plus. I gotta see how good this is. Plus 2 plus 14. That's 17.
Oh, yeah. You swipe the beard right off, and Bugaki, you are revealed
Hey,
to
what
be a
the
bug.
hell, Mikey,
Yeah,
what
quite
the hell,
wizard.
man?
No, you're doing a little bit of magic. I just figured you'd be.
If people see me, do you know that everybody is after us?
Yeah, I understand.
Yes, put it
Everybody's
back,
after
put it
you,
back,
just
Mikey, put it back.
I mean, I just-
Just saying.
Can I do another
Oh.
investigation check?
Yes. Yeah. This time with accuracy, I'll say. Now that you see a bug named Bugaki.
Yeah, me and Bugaki now we're just like kind of like throwing hands in the back.
20, not natural.
Oh, okay. So now that the beard has come off, and you see for a brief moment that you're looking at a green bug named Bugaki, it clicks. You had heard on the news and various broadcasts over the past couple days, or maybe like 2 weeks or so, of a specific Byzantite leader named Bugaki Dingleberry, who has really started some shit with the new union and is on the run. You're not sure if Bugaki is a common name for bugs, but with I'd say a dirty 20, you sure have the feeling that this could be maybe that person.
When you look back over to Dot, she has a gif of anime sparkly eyes looking at you and says, "You, Bugaki, you're my hero. I follow all of your
really?
speeds on the radio. Yeah."
Wow,
You-
yeah.
Oh no.
Well, it's no big deal. I just, I like to blow stuff up. You know what I mean? So
Oh, I
you
do
new
too.
union, Oh, really?
Ah,
Yeah,
New
I
union will
kind of like this kid.
burn in terrible fire. I will rain an apocalypse down upon the entirety of the new Union. Their planet will burn in flames.
We're
Oh,
all
yeah.
nodding like,
Okay,
okay, this
yeah,
kid knows
all right.
exactly what to
All
say.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, this kid gets it. You know what? You're part of the crew.
Yes, it,
You're part of the crew. I don't
Yes.
care what
Hey, where's
anybody
the
says.
beans?
yes.
Where's the beans?
Give him a can of beans right now.
Literally, you came in here, you scratched Whiskers, called him a good boy, you complimented Mikey's arm, and you told Bugaki he's your hero. Like you're your favorite
At this
person
point,
right now.
can we call in the ship to like come, bring in
Oh,
some
you're
beans
like in and
some,
around the ship
Yeah.
area. Yeah. I would even say
get like Augie to bring out some stuff.
Augie brings you
He's
some
already
cans of beans.
painting the ships, and we're like, hey,
Augie.
Augie, get us some beans and stuff.
Okay, we met a new friend. Bring everything nice that we have for them, please.
Yeah, as I guess Augie will come out and Jimothy will come out as well. So Dot, you see a short, very
Jimothy.
old gnome in like very dirty like mechanic like clothes, and you also see a very old man who's like so old and wrinkly and emaciated that he looks like a walking corpse. Kind of come out of the ship. A very strange pair to come out of the ship.
Jimothy.
And Augie looks at you, Dot. Kind of pauses for a second, and he's just like he notices a bit of purple skin peeking out from like under the helmet and like I guess your neck area, and he's just like, "Is that sorry, miss. I'm Augie, by the way. Are you? Do you happen to be a gnome as well?"
She sort of like gets a little shy. Is it clear that he's a gnome also?
Oh yeah. He's purple as fuck. Yeah.
Are gnomes rare?
In this universe, kind of like they are everywhere, kind of scattered about the universe, but because of the glassing of Rembeldon, many years ago, that was kind of a big deal in terms of like a lot of people getting exterminated, a lot of just like the spreading out of that the gnome race. So it is very rare similar to the Kaurenians, right? It is rare to come across them. I mean, the universe is so vast, right? So seeing one, it's a nice little surprise.
I would whisper to myself, I want to trust them. I think we can. What do you think?
You see some light split back at you. Kind of like pointing at, I guess in your like HUD, kind of pointing at Bugaki in particular, and being like, "Well, if he's clearly against the new union, so I feel like we can trust them."
I think Whiskers did notice that she's talking to someone in the helmet, right?
Yeah, but you
Definitely.
don't hear any kind of reply.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just possibly hear Dot like mumbling to herself, a couple words here and there, but yeah, it's weird that you don't hear anything back.
Yeah, I think that Whiskers is definitely like beside her within arm's reach for scratches, definitely. So paying very close attention to what she's saying and how she's feeling and stuff.
Dot will just be, wow, you guys have a hell of a team here. It's like I just woke up from a dream. Well, what's your mission? What's next? Count me on board. Is there any initiation? And just starts punching the air, whacking things with her shovel.
Yeah.
First things first, we have to blow up the goddamn temple on Alkïïn.
Sorry, hold on. Back to the gnome thing. I don't know if Augie did know you. So Dot, you also noticed that he is a gnome, but yeah, you do remember that they are. I guess you probably haven't really come across too many. And he's even just like, it's been a while since I've ran into another gnome. Are you from? Where are you from, miss?
Here and there, but well, what's your name, old man?
I'm Augie. Nice to meet you. I'm the mechanic on this ship.
Even more, old man?
Yeah, what?
Isn't Jimothy? Is it Jimothy even
Oh,
older looking? And
Oh yeah, he is even
yeah.
older looking. He's just like,
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Timothy. Yeah. You're quite interesting. I like that hat. It's a cool hat.
shakes your hand, and yeah, he has showered recently, so he looks not that bad. But you can
He
see
just
like
showered
all
last
these
episode.
scars and just like all over his body, and just like he just like looks very decrepit and like emaciated, and like I mean, in much healthier shape than he was a couple episodes ago. But yeah, he looks like a walking corpse almost.
I'm sure
His
he's got to have
aesthetic.
some talent. She goes back to what she was saying and says, well, you may not believe me, but I was there. I was there with my whole family and my brother.
Wait, you were,
And only he and I escaped. Where were you?
wait, you mean to tell me you were there? That was before your time, young lady. How's that possible?
A lot's changed in 90 years. It's been 90 years, right?
I believe it was like the year 70 something, right?
A lot's changed in the accurate amount of time that's passed.
In that blank
The
amount of
canon
time, yeah. How is it that you've maintained this youthful appearance? Well, I can't see what's under the helmet, but what I could tell, you're just a child.
The wonders of cryo-freezing and drifting in space for so long.
You're from Rebellion as well?
Oh, yeah. Would he have known my parents if I name drop?
I'll roll to find out, but if you want to name drop them, then you can name drop them.
Can Whiskers smell if she's like young or like
Yeah, I can say you
dirty
guys can
or-
tell like via her voice and just like her like mannerisms. Like, yeah, she's pretty young.
Mhm. Okay. I'm so interested at this story unfolding right now.
Yeah, Mikey's a little bit. So his ears perked up. He's like, "So you say you were there when it happened?"
if you were there, then you could very well be as old as me. So you're saying that you cryo froze? It's not many people got out of there in escape pods, let alone cryo ones.
From having everything to nothing in a matter of hours.
Yeah, I think about it every day. That's
Well, it's a lot farther away for you, old man.
Oh yes, it's been over a century basically. I mean, for me, or like I've lived over a century. I've seen a lot of shit, and that was definitely the worst of it. But it's really nice to see another gnome about, especially one who lived on Rebellion as well. It's really nice to meet you. Sorry, you said your name was Dot.
Dot. My father was Bob, or Bobinger, and Garnett was my mom. Enzo, my brother.
Can't say I've heard of them, but beautiful names, all of them, and I would assume they're no longer with you if you're traveling by yourself. Are you doing okay, miss? Are you need some food? You need some shelter?
Yeah, just trying to fulfill my brother's last wish before I take down the entirety of the new union. And she sort of gestures to the...
Well, hey, you had us at take down the entirety of the new union.
Oh, yes. We also happen to be wanting to take down the entirety of the new union, right?
Agreed. Fully agreed.
Yeah, but we're gonna actually do it. It's not a joke.
So what are you doing here on Alkïïn, Miss Dot? You kind of far from the union here. I mean, besides this damn temple.
Well, the lab is as important as I said for my just to fulfill my familial obligation. And I got word that someone was here from the new union. And I wanted to squeeze them for everything they've got. And wiggling my fingers around their armor, and he was the first crack I found and just wiggled my finger right into.
Who did you find who is here?
Yeah, who's here?
Wait a second, who?
Well, I guess you guys have been around, so you might know. Does Sangino ring a bell?
Oh god.
Do I know
Sangino.
Sanji?
Are you
Sangino
serious?
Bartholomew.
We just-
Sangino Bartholomew.
Oh,
you just-
Sangino.
Yeah, you
We
just
just learned about him. Actually, Bugaki, do you have the Psychoslug binoculars to show her?
Wait, so who's Sangino again?
The person who organized all the Bloody Dagger assassinations of the
it's-
Jin commanders, who
Yeah.
was also
Oh,
in
right.
Jimothy's vision wearing the white uniform.
Yeah.
I just love it though, like canon if
Right.
Bugaki still doesn't actually wait, Sangino?
Yeah.
Hold on.
We're
Wait a
actually gonna do
second.
it.
He's
Who are
flipping
my
through
enemies?
the
Wait.
slug files that he's got.
I have been taking
Sangino,
notes.
Sangino.
Did you say Sangino is here because we just learned about him yesterday, and he is responsible for the deaths of many Jin commanders.
You telling me he's here? Who is this guy again?
He was working with the Newman
Yeah, Pius Academy of Special
Newman-
Sciences.
Numanism, yeah, Numanism.
Numanism
yeah,
folks.
Numanism.
Yeah.
It drops that name, and
goddamn.
you guys recognize that as
Wow.
one that you recognize.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely a target. So let's do some work. How about?
Where did you say Sangino is?
Dot, you would know that your lead said that he might have something to do with the temple that's being built.
Oh.
And that's but then what are you doing here in New Zuzu? The temple's all the way over outside Cerebellum. Oh, sorry, you already said that. You're trying to do
You
that
want to find a
brother thing.
familiar?
Well, then what the heck are we waiting for, Whiskers? Can you get us in there? I know they don't. And it looks down toward the security mechs kind of pacing about. I don't really let anyone just go in there.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
royalty, right? If he's with Bugaki, he's top of the food chain here, top dog, right? Punches the fur.
Not so easy, I'm afraid. I can't show my face, otherwise I'll get killed.
Well, yes, I wouldn't say that I am royalty, but thank you for thinking that. But I will, try to use my charm.
And then I'll just show her like my puppy eyes.
Yeah.
I have,
pretty
a, I,
damn
have a,
good.
I have a +6 to charm, so that's what I've been doing.
Specific.
Yeah.
She immediately starts petting you with both hands.
Dot, you see some lights kind of flicker within, and some beeps go off, and he's trying to tell you, like, how about we try, let's try getting into that facility. I'd love to see what's in there.
Me too.
So, Dot, our plan was to check out New Zuzu and see if anyone here can help us to break into the temple or cause a distraction or something. And then probably tonight we will attack the temple.
You guys must be packing a lot of firepower.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
Bugaki here.
Do you want to see, actually?
Since the ship is nearby, you see like the hatch open up, and you see like all the mechs there. You see Whiskers is sleek, blue and yellow, like almost like
No, they're all gray now, right?
oh sorry, yeah, I guess they're all dark gray. But yeah, you see
it's
Whiskers mech, you see
Covert Ops version.
Starfang, and you see the largest mech you've ever fucking seen, fucking the Dong Blaster. And Dot, your mech isn't too far off either. I guess you probably left it like kind of hidden in the cliffside somewhere as you kind of scoped
You
up.
see those trees over there? Those aren't real. It took me a few hours to find a whole bunch of branches and cover my mech. It's pretty cool.
Wow, so
Oh.
you were also a Lancer pilot. That is amazing. Will you
How do you think I
help us?
survived so long?
Do you reveal your mech, Dot?
Yeah.
Okay. If you uncover some of the branches to show them like what you've got, you guys all see actually a very interesting looking mech. You see like a mech that looks like actually one of like the standard like New Union Enforcer mechs, but it's been like repurposed, customized, repainted. And yeah, Magnus, I want to describe what your mech looks like.
Yes, it is. It's got a big shield on one arm. It is the color of scarlet or garnet. It's got a bunch of spray paint all over it, but not in one color or flames or anything. It's just like the mind of a child. It's got like comics of New Union members being killed and murdered. Also rainbows. It is a heavily armored mech. That's, if you're familiar with Gundam, it's almost like a custom goo for Zaku.
It's very
one
Zaku-esque.
single sort of like oppressive eye in the center with this sort of like gas mask type tubes
yes.
crawling from the
That's
front
sick.
to the back. And you just posted it. Nice. And you see this large battle axe with a pick or a spike on one end, and a large axe head on the other.
That's
Sick.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Oh wait, that's a beauty. I like the work. It's
It's pretty cool. Nice touches with the spray paint and the New Union dyeing.
Yeah.
Very impressive. I can tell that
Yeah.
this thing has seen some good days.
It's some good work. Standard
Well,
issue.
thank
too.
you.
you see, Augie's very impressed. He's just like, yo, you keep this all by yourself. It's very well. It's got some good craftsmanship here.
Actually, quick question for clarification: can I only hack into things if I'm in my mech?
Not necessarily. I would say with your helmet, you can do much more, right?
Do you have hacker fix as a skill trigger?
I think so, right?
I have. Can I try hacking into one of their mechs to just see with the big one to see what it's capable of?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Okay.
Let me, Romeo, do you have hacker fix?
yes,
yeah, you do.
yes, quite a bit. 18.
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah. Beep, 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 boop, boop. You just kind of do a quick scan of the Dong Blaster, the largest mech that you see kind of in their little hangar area. This is not a mech that you've ever seen before. Actually, what you're seeing is like it doesn't even have like a serial number, or like it's not on the market. What you're seeing is like either fully custom or a prototype of something. But it's unlike anything you've ever seen. You see that it's got like this insane gun that can charge up and just obliterate things. You see that it's got you know this as like a ship class weapon. That's usually on like starships, but a tachyon lance equipped to it. Just all sorts of like insane firepower packed into this large mech.
Dawn Blaster, huh? Nice package.
Yeah, she's a beauty. It's a funny story how we got that bad boy, but that's for another day. Whiskers over here almost died. But I was like, hey guys, we gotta blow this shit up and steal this thing.
It's the reason why we're fugitives, kind of.
Yeah, you did start.
We
the
are
train up.
fugitives for many reasons, but I guess we are all on the same team here.
Yeah, you could say many reasons. Yeah.
Can Whiskers also hack into her mech?
Oh, you just want to like scan it?
Yeah. I actually want the
gonna have a
CompCon
hack
file.
moment.
'Cause
Can I do a?
I wanna look at your
counter-
build.
My mech.
Oh,
I feel like
yeah, do
it
a
would be
contested hack and
very-
fix.
I got a 15.
This is great. I love this.
I got. I'm not even. I got a 17.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Whiskers, you tried to hack into it and check out the stats, and you can't. You seem to be blocked by some kind of firewall.
So
What a
when
firewall.
you went to show us your mech like in the bushes and stuff, and you're explaining, Whiskers like put his tail kind of like onto the mech and tried to like plug in somewhere, but you definitely just like noticed right away because you got an alert or something in your.
I'll even say like Dot's just like her technical capabilities are so great that like she has like protective like
That's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
safeguards
Firewall.
that just
yeah,
block
yeah.
you
She,
out.
and she knew right away probably when I tried hacking into it.
Yeah.
That's true.
LOL.
Sorry, boy.
I had to try.
No one touches but me.
Yeah, actually, Dot, beep 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 beep. Some beeps go off in your helmet. And he's kind of asking like, do their mechs look like they take good care of them?
Can I do an investigation check?
Sure. Yeah, it wouldn't be investigate.
Personal
Investigate for some
opinion.
reason is like a
It's
lore
a
check, but
history,
yeah,
yeah.
it's more of like a spot or like a. Even read the situation. I can give
Read
you.
situation.
Yeah.
5.
5. Because they just have a newly applied coat of paint. You can't really tell what kind of condition they're in. But I mean, they're still functioning, so you can imagine that they're at least in working condition.
Get the job done.
Can't tell from here. We'll know more when we actually see them in the field.
Beep beep. Cool. So I guess you guys have a couple refreshments, some beans and stuff.
Oh man, we are bonding like nothing else. Right
Yeah,
now.
and then
Sipping on a juice box.
yeah. You always
This is great.
Always.
What's the move? You guys are outside the facility, and you guys, you do notice some security mechs kind of.
So
pacing back
I
and forth.
probably would have Whiskers would have been here before, right?
Possibly, yeah. You want to roll for it?
Sure. What would the roll be even?
I don't know.
Investigate.
Just a
I don't know.
flat?
Investigate. Sure, investigate. I'll take an investigate.
Okay, that's a 12.
Yeah, I'll say you've been here before. They might even recognize you, as part of the familiar program. So you have an in.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that in the past I would have just kind of like walked in or like visited friends or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
like, I would have known tons
the
of people
the
here.
issue is like not anyone can just like walk in. Like Dot can't just like show up and be like, "Hey, can I come inside?" Like because you have ties to this
Mhm.
program and
I've
a
tried.
facility like this on Zuzu.
Mhm.
You are the in for them at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, so if everyone is ready, let's see if we can get in today.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, Augie and Jimothy will go back to the ship. We'll wait for you here.
We'll talk later, old man.
Yeah. Take care of yourself. Don't die out there. These guys get into
Don't you
themselves into a
ever
lot of
fucking
trouble.
tell me what to do.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay. I forgot. You're nearly as old as me. Cool. So as you guys approach, you see like the entrance. Yeah, very similar to like Jurassic Park, like a large kind of gate. And there's some mechs out front. You see like a correspondent kind of out there at the gate. Just like an elvish woman with like a clipboard. She sees you, Whiskers, and she's just like, "Oh, hello, key card." Like she kind
Hello.
of points to her like pass on her, hanging off her neck.
Hello, I do not have a key card, but I am a retired familiar here with my friends. I wanted to show them around.
Oh, you're retired. Well, sorry, what was your name?
My name is Whiskers, and my guardian was Whisk, who has passed.
You see her kind of look up in the computer, and you see like on the screen like your face come up, and she's like, "Oh, Whiskers. Oh, well, thank you for your service. Yeah, I mean, we kind of don't really let just anybody in here, but if you'd like to get some guest passes, we could maybe offer a tour of the facility. We do those.
Yeah, Whisker's ears perked up.
Did you say tour? There were no tours here last time I was here. We would love a tour.
Yeah, it's more of like the showier aspects of the facility, just to show like the technology that we're working on and some of the cool things that we're up to. But obviously, as you know, Whiskers, there are a lot of confidential things within here as well. You will unfortunately not be able to see those on the tour.
Yes, that is okay. I really just wanted to see some more retired familiars and to enjoy their presence again.
Sure. She kind of beep beep input something into the system. A couple of minutes go by, and the gates open up, and you see like a scientist kind of come out. Kind of goes to shake your hand, Whiskers. Hello, I'm Dr. Sen, Toshing Sen. I'm here if you'd like to, tour the facility. Have any questions?
Hello, Doctor. My name is Whiskers, and it is nice to meet you. I would love
You guys
to
all
see
get
the
a little guest
facility.
pass.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, he like kind of like similar also to Jurassic Park. He like drives a little jeep throughout the facilities, and you go to like you like get off and you go into like a building. And as you kind of drive through, yeah, you see kind of what you saw from an aerial point of view. And Dot, you're seeing, I guess, all of this from the inside now. Kind of what I described earlier, like large plot of land, all these buildings that kind of blend indoors and outdoors, and then also like kind of technology about. And you first go into this building that has like these windowed rooms, and you see like a bunch of like similar to what you saw in your flashback a couple episodes ago, Whiskers. All of you guys are seeing this. A bunch of baby familiars, like little creatures, in this windowed room, and you guys can kind of see through the window, kind of utilizing their magical powers. You see some of them learning how to fly. You see some of them like camouflaging. You see some of them like using like building blocks and stuff, just like very like toddler esque creatures. You see some of them like using their senses, like sniffing and like sharp sight. And you see among the scientists that are there, kind of helping them. You see, like elves and Janazi and Kalshab. You also see some older familiars who look retired, similar to Zuzu, who are kind of helping along these youngsters as well.
Do I recognize any of them?
I would say not in this room. No, you don't recognize any from the war or anything. These might just be people retired from like familiars did all sorts of jobs. They did like technology, power, construction, anything that cool tech could be used on.
Whiskers is walking around so proud right now, like walking around so straight. He's got his captain's badge on, and he's got like his posse like following him, and he's like clearly like in command right now and just like in his element, and just like looking around and like nodding to retired familiars and like nodding to scientists.
They just nod back to you. You kind of continue to move through this section of the facility, and you're taken to this outdoor area where you see like humanoid guardians who are like paired up with older familiars, like kind of like in their adolescent ages, and you see them like casting spells. You see an elf like misty step over to an area, and you see another elf like cast fireball, and then the familiar that is with them like similarly casts a fireball, and you see them like kind of channeling their magic through certain familiars in this room. And then Dr. Sen's like, this is where they practice their familiar links. Very cool stuff.
What does it take to link with a familiar, Whiskey?
Mine's Whiskers. My guardian's name was Whisk, and his call sign was Whiskey.
Although as she says whiskey, you kind of flashback, and it kind of reminds you. You have a little sad flashback of
I know
whiskey, and you remember like like in your Lancer, your little mech, like just like
when you say whiskey, Whiskers gets sad because that's what all of Whisk's friends called him.
When you say whiskey, his tail kind of goes down.
Sorry, Dot. Whiskey was the call sign of my guardian, who is now dead.
What did it feel like to lose that?
I am missing half of my brain.
Oh.
Yeah.
That also gets kind of internal.
Yeah.
Internalized.
But to answer your question, I can remember Whisk's memories of him meeting me, but I myself was just, I felt like I was in a fog. And then when he picked me up, there was some kind of a electric shock or some kind of a chemical reaction or something, and immediately our minds became one. But from my understanding, this is it's a rare reaction. I remember that on my home planet of Zuzu, there would be hundreds, maybe thousands of elves who would visit every year, and only a handful of them would have familiar links.
So it's special. Not anyone can do it, huh?
Not anyone could. No, not that is correct. Not anyone could do it. I think it has to relate to your magical skills as well as your compatibility with the temperament of the familiar.
Is it possible to separate?
What do
Willingly?
you mean? What do you mean by separate?
Oh. Go back to being an individual.
Well, I don't even know what kind of an individual I was before meeting Whisk, because I was not conscious before. And
Thank you for telling me.
I do not know if I would want to go back to how I was before, because now I get to dry a ship and fly with mechs and have friends and eat treats. Speaking of which,
friend Whiskers.
Dot, as you're listening to this in your helmet, like beep beep beep, a couple lights flicker, and you just kind of get the sense that it's being communicated to you, just like, oh wow, that's interesting. I wonder what Whisker's life is now, is different now that he's separated from his guardian, and like what that means for his brain.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. As like you kind of had this conversation, Dr. Sen just like, oh, Whiskers, you were from my records. You were one of the Jin Commander familiars, and you kind of specialize in combat and hacking and stuff, right?
yes, that is correct.
Oh, you're gonna love this room as you guys kind of pass a room and you see like rows upon rows of computers with like all these different creatures like coding and like practicing like hacking and stuff, and you see like these familiars actually connected to computers in these suits, and you can see code being like written in like light speed on the screens. Dot, you notice in particular that the helmets that they are wearing are kind of very similar in design to yours. And you guys also notice this as well, that they do share kind of similarities to.
Have we seen helmets like Dot's wearing before? Like, would we know what a helmet like that, like why she's wearing it?
I would say Whiskers could maybe roll for it, but like it's been so patched up that like I don't know if you would be able to tell, right? It's like it's.
I have a dirty 20.
Yeah, I was saying seeing like them now in front of you, like the ones here. You notice that like Dot's helmet also similarly could serve a similar purpose. I mean, you do know that like she just hacked you.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Or Bugaki, but
I see what you mean. Okay, yeah.
What is the scene again? What are the helmets doing?
They're just kind of helping the familiars kind of connect with these computers.
Yeah.
And,
so
like,
what we've come up with for the lore of this universe is that magic kind of like powers things, and so in the season 1 of Super Journey Dudes, even just Mikey having a magical presence could like hack into like robots and stuff, and Whiskers could just like touch like a computer or whatever and just like go in and know exactly where to go and stuff, even though he's never. Sorry, not Whiskers. Zuzu could do that right away. So this is in the past when all this stuff was being discovered, and so to harness the magical potential of familiars, there's different ways of like creating energy or creating code and like doing things like that. So that's what they're doing here.
Sorry, any questions with like this room as you guys are kind of moving through the facility?
Mike is just kind of enamored by everything.
This is so fascinating. being here.
Bugaki's in some corner, like tinkering with something, and he breaks something.
Please, sorry, sir. Please don't touch anything.
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't me. That was like that. Sorry.
Bugaki, quick, hold my hand. I think they're getting suspicious.
Can I try and hack one of the headsets?
You want to hack one of the headsets?
Just like get the schematic.
Sure.
Yeah.
Roll me a hacker fix. Also, Whiskers, I will say, sorry, another thing that I guess, about the helmets is that these helmets are given to creatures with strong minds.
Yeah.
That's why they're on these creatures that can hack and stuff.
Yeah,
because they are for minds that are very powerful. Whereas some have some familiars that do better in combat, or some but these helmets are given to people with
Yeah.
strong minds.
Yeah, Whisker's skill is definitely like any combat-related hacking and combat-related skills.
Yeah, sorry, Dot, what was your role?
10 exactly.
Oh, nice. What are you trying to learn from the schematics?
Manufacturer, origin, to see
Cool.
how similar they might be to mine or where they
Yeah.
come from.
So I will say that you see kind of the insides of one of these from afar, and I'll say you do it pretty stealthily, like the tour guide doesn't really notice. And you notice that the helmets that they are using are Horus, the company Horus, which is the Alkïïn mech company, which specializes in like magic-driven technology, which is Voltrons and hypercubes and things that rely on power. These are very much a make of the Horus brand. However, from taking apart your helmet many times and reassembling it and patching it up, that your helmet is technically either IPSN, I think is the company, or GMS, New Union branded. But you can tell now, seeing this, that yours is very much a knockoff of these. Like the make of your helmet is almost as if someone was trying to recreate the technology that you're seeing here, but didn't necessarily have all the components and all the pieces and all the ingredients, aka maybe missing the magic element, maybe missing other elements. But you do notice that it is very similar, but like a cheap knockoff version. Not cheap. I would say the tech is still good and expensive, but it doesn't fully understand it.
Okay.
Even though I got that information, I'm still gonna say under my breath, looks like they're cheap knockoffs.
yeah. You see some like lights, bleep bleep bleep. Yeah, fucking cheap knockoffs. I know, but yeah, you also kind of speaking in your helmet, very fascinated at the similarities. And you just get like the sentiment of like, fuck the New Union. Goddamn. Cool. So as you guys kind of progress through the tour a bit more, Dr. Sen kind of looks towards you. Whiskers just go, you might recognize all of this. And you see a large, almost danger room type area with like familiars in mechs and like with guardians like in their mechs, kind of harnessing like the magical powers and energies to like feel like these power generators on site. You're seeing like mech usage here too, which is pretty cool.
So the original image of how Whiskers and Whisk work together was like, in Star Wars, how R2D2 has like a little slot and he kind of like does calculations and he does targeting and stuff like that. So that's what Whiskers would have been for Whisk. So he's kind of like an easy way to do really fast calculations and really fast reactions and just have another set of eyes and help pilot in that way. So now that he's retired and doesn't have Whisk in his head anymore, he's only got half the processing power.
Cool. And he kind of like takes you past this room. You see all of that, and then there's like a door with like that's like seems very guarded, and like there's like a do not enter unless like you have like permission or stuff. And he's like, sorry, we can't go into that room, unfortunately. Not part of the tour. However, if you have any questions about the facility, kind of like reaches the end of like this building. Happy to answer them.
Where do familiars come from?
I kind of like
Mr.
bends
Dr.
down.
Man?
Yeah, he kind of bends down. Well, I mean, they're born just like anyone else, and he kind of gives you a bit of the birds of the bees talk. I mean, but seriously, like yeah, like in terms of like familiars, they come from the planet Zuzu. They are truly fascinating magical creatures. I mean, Whiskers can tell you all about it, I'm sure, but they are really, really, to this day, still wrapping my head around what they can do. I mean, we learn something new every day.
Yes, Dot. From my understanding, after the war, a lot of retired familiars came to Alkïïn and they created new Zuzu. And because of the magical essence of this planet, they were able to procreate and create new familiars on this planet, which is the first time that this has ever been done outside of the actual planet Zuzu. So this is a very special place.
And then Whiskers looks over to the Dr. Sen as if to get a pet or something.
Yeah, he scratches your head. Sorry, Dot, you wanted to do something?
Thanks, Whiskers. While he was leaning down to talk to me, I would have liked to sort of survey the area and see what level of security the door was, and if there are any signs to maybe hint what's behind it. Or
Give me a read the situation. I would say that could help.
5.
Oh no! You can tell that this is a very heavily guarded. You need top access.
What's behind that door?
Oh,
she tugs on the scientist's coat and just
yes.
winks.
Oh, yes, Miss. Just just some, Alkïïn has a lot of cool up and coming projects. A lot of cool technology in the works, and that's just something that we have yet to unveil.
Oh, God damn it! I want Mikey to do something.
Mikey's itching.
I mean, Mikey's here doing because Mikey's noticing that Dot's been kind of looking around doing some stuff, and Mikey hears over through this one guy being up and coming projects, and he's kind of just
Yeah, Whiskers will talk to Dr. Sen too and say,
can you at least tell us maybe a little bit of a sneak peek, because we love it here and it is very impressive and cool.
And then I'll give him some puppy eyes.
Yeah, roll me a charm.
Here we go.
That's a 19.
That's much better than my option.
He kind of bends down and kind of whispers. He's like, "Well, I mean, between you and me, Whiskers, I mean, yeah, I know you've served a lot of time. You've done the work, and so I know you know the ins and outs of a program like this. Just some stuff along that same line of research, I would say. Something that the world is ever evolving, Whiskers, and and we should as well."
Yeah. So I turn over to Dot.
They are creating secret weapons of mass destruction.
Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. That's not true.
Honor buys us a gif of a nuke blowing up.
Oh, sorry. I mean, weapons of defense.
Weapons of
Listen,
mass
there's no
defense,
such thing happening on Alkïïn. I can show you this. Just
Actually, Dr. Sen.
It's Dr. Sen, right? S-E-N?
Yeah, S-E-N, yeah.
Actually, Dr. Sen, there is something happening on this planet like that, and it's bullshit. I'm sure you have noticed this damn temple that is being built.
Mm.
Is anyone here upset about that, or is it just me?
I mean,
me too.
yeah, we were all kind of upset about it, and there were some protests at the beginning of its construction, but those were quelled pretty quickly.
How were
not
they
much
quelled?
we can do. I mean, in classic New Union fashion, kind of pushed out by force, and then over time, Sylvan Shamamuni had to kind of let it happen after the whole Byzantine situation that happened.
Yeah. So did you hear anyone hollering about how much they didn't like the temple maybe getting taken in? Specifically, maybe any Calrenians?
That's a random person to ask about that.
Yeah, he actually rolled pretty well. He leans over to Mike and he's just like, "What do you know? What do you know about Calrenians?"
I know they're pretty locked up bunch when you get your hands on them.
Well, actually, since we're probably not coming back here after tonight,
And then I wink over to Mikey and Bugaki.
we are looking for Washi. Straight up, I will tell you that right now. We are looking for Washi.
Look, I'm not. Kind of looks around. I'm not trying to get into trouble, but there was there's been a couple people who expressed their issues with the New Union Temple, or
Okay.
sorry, the Numinous Temple being built, and let's say they just don't show up to work the next day.
Yeah, of
And
course.
I do remember there was a
Yeah, who'd want to
Kyrenian.
work there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Uh,
got
Tired.
a question.
There
I
was a
got a question
Kyrenian, and
for you.
we haven't heard about him in quite a while, but he was quite loud about it.
Got you.
I just gotta say something, because I've been holding back this whole time. But
You did great,
let me just
Bukkake.
say this. Let me just say this, okay? I mean, if you're not against them, then that means that if you let it happen, then that means that you're like just as bad as they are, And I'm a wizard, so
This is true. He's a pretty solid wizard.
You make a good point. I know that if there was any action to be taken, there'd be a lot of people rallying for that same cause. But I think a lot of people are just scared, especially with the state of the world right now, state of the universe right now. Things could go south very quickly. I mean, have you seen the news?
Do you think that there is anyone here who would answer a call to help if perhaps something happened at the temple tonight?
Unfortunately, our hands are tied up here, so I don't really know if
yeah,
that's a
tied by
possibility.
who? The new union? Because you're working for them?
God.
Hey,
He
what
like
the?
stares them down.
The shovel gets whipped out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
everything's getting slightly
I want to
more.
like I want
Sorry,
like observe.
this tour is over. I think
Oh yeah,
you
that's
guys
what
have.
I thought.
Right when
Can I?
right
Dr.
when you
Sen.
guys are starting to get more heated up, I'm currently in the middle of you guys were like Dot pulls out the shovel
shovel. Yeah.
and Mikey kind of like he's rolling, so I got a 13
Who would
plus
let that kid bring a
6.
shovel in here?
That's 19 plus
Sorry, what are you rolling?
2. It's 21. I'm gonna roll a act unseen or unheard. I got
Okay,
a
yeah. What are you trying
20.
to do?
I got a 22. I wanted to go check out that door with the secret stuff behind it.
I'll
Maybe
say
that one.
with an over 20 because you crit. I'll say that you clocked while walking past it.
Mhm.
It requires keycard access, and I'll say with unseen and unheard, you like swiped the docs
Nice,
keycard.
nice. A little cool.
Yeah.
So can I with that roll just do a quick little as they're like starting to get hubbub about it. New union this.
Yeah, well, he's just like, yeah, the tour's over. If you have any questions, you can answer them. Otherwise, the gift shop is over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we noticed that Mikey is like sneaking away, so we're gonna just keep talking to him, bugging him.
Yeah,
about
wait, I'm not finished here. Actually, there's a huge problem here. I want to know where the new union has infiltrated. Tell me everything about it, okay?
What? What are you talking about? A new union
I'm
infiltrated?
talking about this. Does the new union run this factory and this facility?
Absolutely not.
So you guys
I
got no
smack the ground with the
ties.
shovel and I say, "Tell him the truth, damn it!"
Absolutely not.
Get on your knees.
That's truly the last thing we would want. I mean, Whiskers, you're familiar with Alkïïn. We are not tied with the new union whatsoever.
Yes, but I do not understand why everyone here is so scared of the new union.
Well, there's a lot to be scared about.
And how about all the retired familiars?
And
is there a way
angry.
that I can speak to them?
Unfortunately, they are busy with tests and experiments and such, but I am happy to answer any questions that you may have regarding the facility.
I'll put the shovel away if you can let me link with a familiar.
I mean, kind of like looks at some stuff on his like digital notepad and stuff. I mean, we can try, but unless you have very strong magical capabilities, I mean, I don't know if you can. And you really need. I mean, Whiskers can tell you all about it. You need a connection with a particular
Yes,
creature.
actually, I already told her all about it, and it would be worth a try. Why not?
Yeah, he kind of brings you back around to that first room with all the little babies. And it's just like, I mean, you can interact with them and talk with them, but I don't know if a link would just come out of nowhere.
Holy crap! This is a very important role that you're about to make right now.
That's crazy.
I'll ask which one.
It doesn't work like that. You kind of just need to walk around, and if any of them kind of speak to you, or if you feel anything, then you can go for it.
That's kind of what I'm going for with that question.
I know I know who you were
camera
asking,
just
Magnus.
You're asking you're asking the.
you feel a couple beeps.
Sorry, my camera reset. I don't know why it's not going in.
So, Dot, you see some lights like beep beep beep. They kind of like on your like visuals, you see it kind of highlight one creature kind of in the corner of the room, and it's like this like teal panda looking creature. I don't know what would be the other color for the spots.
Chrome or
Okay, like a
shiny tan.
teal and silver like panda looking creature in the corner, and then you like kind of hear in your helmet like, how about that one? Locks onto it.
Locks on.
I feel so much sensation. Can I go see that one over there?
The doctor's like, yeah, I mean, go ahead. Just be careful. Just don't agitate the familiars.
It's just open. Like I can just walk in. It's like
Yeah,
a
he like
petting zoo?
she opens.
Or-
Yeah, I mean it's like this like room. Like,
Yeah,
you guys
like-
were looking at it through a window, but he lets
It's just
you
like
in.
an adoption center.
Yeah, you
so
pass
it's
through a
like
bunch of like very like kind of like how Whiskers was in the flashback, like kind of like not super conscious, like just like
Mhm.
practicing their magics and stuff, but like not fully awake yet.
I wouldn't say
And
say practicing magic. I was like, like a puppy when it like can't see or hear yet.
Oh, so then
know?
this is like even earlier in a different room. It's just the fucking babies then.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of
Yeah.
babies just around.
Yeah, like eyes barely open,
stumbling over
and
each
yeah, you
other.
see this this little panda rolling around and like falling on itself, and then you walk up towards it.
I'll hold out my hand to try and like correct it. I won't forcibly turn it upright, but I'll just be like,
Did you touch
come on,
it?
little guy. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a heroic roll. It needs to beat a 20. I would say if what are your triggers? Do you have anything like?
Oh
do you have
wow,
sneak
you're gonna make him roll for it, eh? Damn.
Of course, he's got a roll for it. You
Oh,
kidding me?
jeez, it's an important roll.
Kidding me?
It's exciting.
Either take control or assault.
Oh god.
I don't have anything that survive.
That's me in every situation. I have take someone out.
What? Yo, just give him
Well,
grit.
like take
I'll just give you grip
Give him
plus
grit.
3. Give you grip plus 3.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
Hold on. Sorry, I'm going through here.
Oh, he didn't get it. Oh no.
No, it's
Yeah.
3 total.
Oh.
3.
Damn.
Yeah, you touch
Grin.
this little familiar, and then it's just like, and just like kind of looks in your direction, and just like falls over again. You do not seem to
Come
connect
on.
with this.
Come on, it has to work.
Alright, try another one.
Okay, that's enough,
I'm
miss.
getting
That's
such a good
enough.
feeling
That's
about
enough,
this
young
one
lady.
over here.
That's enough. You could be your own thing. If it's not meant to
I
be,
got a
it's not meant to
19
be.
on that roll.
Damn,
That's great.
that's
That's
tough.
too bad. Hey, you could have got a familiar today. That would have been insane.
Wow.
Can I try?
All right, only magical creatures. Oh yeah, you're a wizard. Get out of here! Get out of here! Tour's over.
Oh,
Tour's
come
over.
on.
Where's Augie when you need him? Augie could have.
Damn,
Looks
I
like
coulda
this
had,
needs
like, a-
blessed.
Okay.
Sorry, Dot.
So,
Honestly, statistically would not have happened, but maybe one day you can try again.
yeah. Don't be too upset about it, young lady. It's very rare to get one of these familiars. Hence, why it's so special. But anyways, I have some work to get done. So if you guys can exit through the gift shop, that would be great. And he kind of walks away. Cool.
Wait, what happened to Mikey? Is he
I'm
in
nervous.
Did he break in?
Oh no, you
to
have
a
the
room?
key card. You have the key card, Mikey, and you guys have just been left alone. So
Well, I technically I wouldn't have been there for the familiar part. I'm thinking that like when you guys are in the familiar room, I'm already like breaking into the other.
Yeah, I thought
shit.
he was
Yeah.
doing that separately himself.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing it separately. Okay,
While
yeah.
we
When
were
you guys
looking
are
at it.
distracted,
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
he doesn't. Does he notice that Mikey's gone? Actually, he doesn't. He doesn't notice that Mikey's gone. He leaves you guys. Yeah, you guys. So Mikey, you use the key card.
Yeah, I'm fully in.
You enter a dark hallway, and it closes behind you.
Oh god.
Lights are off. It doesn't seem like anyone is here right now,
Okay.
but it is a dark hallway.
I'm gonna keep. I can't really investigate here, but could I roll a stay cool? So I don't
okay.
like
You're
bump
cool.
into
You're
something.
cool.
I'm
You're
scared.
cool.
Okay, I'm
You're cool,
cool.
buddy.
Okay.
Yeah, to give me a roll to like look around and poke around and stuff and see what you see.
Okay, can I do just a flat with grid or
Yeah,
is
with
that?
grid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
Ooh, what is this? This is 19 plus 3. That's 22.
That's pretty good. So you poke around and it's pretty dark in here, but what you seem to deduce is that you're walking through what seem to be like large like combat simulation rooms, and you see like powered down in like various corners of this section of the facility mechs. No one else is in here right now. It seems like this isn't being used right now. But there are a bunch of computers around too, if you want to look at those. And I'll say with your roll, you kind of like dig into one of these computers, you use the pass card to like access one, and you get some like surface level information of what's happening down here. Basically, you get information that the spiritual leader of Alkïïn, Sylvan Shamamuni, which you guys may remember from episode 1. When him and Bugaki were talking about the temple at that meeting, not too long ago, restarted the familiar program that existed back when the war happened. So, like, you know that all the familiar stuff happening in the facility is like for the betterment of technology or construction or all these other things, like aspects of stuff, but like not combat, because the war is over now. They don't need warriors. However, it looks like they are in secret, at least based on what you're seeing here, because this is a very secret room. Sylvan Shamamuni did restart the combat aspect of the familiar program recently.
Okay.
Possibly as recently as when the temple started getting built on here.
Okay.
Around the time Bugaki started shit with the new union.
Yeah, okay. Can Mikey kind of like tell intent? I guess I don't have the situation.
I'll say with a crit roll like that, you get the notion that just in case, the leader of Alkïïn is possibly gearing up for an upcoming war, which
Gotcha.
doesn't really surprise you.
Yeah.
But it is kind of cool to know that they are training familiars again.
Seeing this just kind of like makes Mikey a bit more like, kind of like with Bogogo. He's just happy to see a bit more of a formidable force of
I mean, I wouldn't call it that necessarily. It's like the beginnings of this being restarted again, but like
he sees the potential being better than the farmers.
Yeah, but knowing how successful it was with the Libyan Delbar revolution, obviously this with some time, this could be something very useful.
Dope. Does I guess I'm not gonna do anything on the computers. Is there anything else I see on them?
I think that's about it. That's you already know a lot more than you should know, so you get out of it.
Mikey kind of tiptoes out.
Yeah.
And then just drops.
What do you
it.
do with the pass?
I'm just gonna drop it by the door.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
you drop the pass on the floor. Cool. Yeah. And I guess you reunite with them.
Yeah, I kind of just, hey guys, hey, whoa, hey, Mr. Thing. Nah, we'll talk about it
Hello,
later.
Mikey.
We'll talk when we're out of the facility. I don't want to, to spoil the surprise or anything.
Yeah. So yeah. Whiskers will look over at Mikey like doing those nods, like, "You good?"
Dot, did you have any questions or anything you wanted to do in this facility now that you're in?
Is it clear that Mikey is coming from the door to Dot?
Yeah, I would say so. Sure.
Oh, he already said that we would talk about it outside. Or
Yeah,
or
Mikey's
he would.
Okay.
kind of like
Okay.
leaning back, hands in his pocket, like a little smug.
I will say before you guys leave, Dr. Senlick comes back up to you guys and he wants to say goodbye. And then to Dot, he's just kind of like, "That's a really interesting helmet that you have. Where'd you get that?"
Gift shop. You didn't see it? It's really old. I came here so many years ago, and you guys were like giving away these cheap knockoffs. I don't mean that, but
I don't know if we ever did that.
I'm pretty sure you did. Otherwise, where did this come from?
Okay, all right. Anyways, hope you guys have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Whiskers, it was great to meet you. And
Got one last question for you, Doc. Who's like the smartest of you guys?
of us guys,
You scientist people with the familiars, and who would know the most?
oh gosh, he looks at his little notepad as Chris the DM looks at his NPC list.
Not you.
Actually, he's quite the prodigy. He's a younger of the doctors. But he graduated like med school and all that stuff like super young. He goes by Johnny Warlock.
Johnny Warlock, the man I pickpocketed.
No, that was John Roy Jonathan.
Okay.
Can I like grab his lab coat? I'm assuming he's wearing a lab coat. And just like come down here. I got a question for you.
Yeah. Sure. What's up?
Have you ever connected a soul that wasn't a familiar?
A soul that wasn't a familiar. Do you mean like connect like an AI to like a?
Something like that. Yeah, let's go with that one.
We do that kind of research. Do you have something in particular you?
I'll give him my transceiver code to glitch or the helmet or something and say, let's talk about this later. Yeah, I got a lot of questions.
He kind of like raises an eyebrow and kind of like looks at you, looks at your helmet, interested why you asked that. And yeah, he can get your contact info.
She might like remove a sticker while she's turning around and they're walking away that shows like the New Union logo or whatever it might be on the headset.
We should talk. Yeah, he's got your info. He can contact you at some point. Yeah, you do get the vibe that he is curious that you asked something like that. Because that is like that's like asking a scientist like, hey, like what tell me more about this thing that you guys are that I know you're researching, but like that's not really public information, like it's you express interest in something that like a kid like you shouldn't know. So he's very intrigued by that.
And just so you know, I wasn't really going to break your kneecaps.
Oh, I hope not. Thank you.
That's a good start. Got to mention the kneecaps every time. They don't know you're true.
Yeah,
Love
Mikey
the kneecap.
approved.
Gotta love the kneecap.
Yeah.
It's a strong message.
Cool. He leaves, and you guys are all ushered out, and you guys have just toured the new Zuzu lab.
Very cool.
That was
Very
beautiful.
cool.
And right
That's
as
very
you
cool
guys
stuff.
get outside, like Mikey's just like immediately like, all right, guys, all right. I know you want to know what's hot on the block. So we get into there. It's dark as day. I can't see a thing. and like he's like explaining too much of the story. He's like going
Yeah.
into how far he walked to get to the computer, but it's just like he's just like I saw some stuff. Looks like they were making a bunch of mini whiskers over there. It still seems like they're trying to make a bunch of combat mechs for the familiars to ride. I don't know what for, but I'm getting a little bit of energy. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Is it for against the new union or for the new
You're
union?
just saying if it's that well hidden and it doesn't smell like New Union pig in there.
Whiskers would be like,
Mikey, did what you see look like this?
and then he describes like the combat simulators that he went into and how. the
Yeah,
computers are
yeah.
set up and
Whiskers would
everything.
know, yeah, what it would look like, yeah.
You'd be like,
And yeah, it
"Zoo,
does.
zoo,
It does,
that
it
is
does align.
exactly it. That was an explicitive in Zuzu.
Well, that is a good sign, I think, because even though they did not tell us, Mikey seeing that means that Alkïïn is getting ready for what could happen, possibly after tonight. LOL.
Any day. Any day.
Wait a minute, hold on. So you're telling me that they could be like starting up the Jin Commanders
I love this.
again?
I feel these are gonna make Bugaki way too excited. He's gonna stomp back in there and be like, "Would you join me on my
The
rebellion?"
7-star Washi, the 7-star. Oh, what was it? The 7-star
Yeah,
meeting.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff
Oh
going
my
on,
God.
Bugaki. All right, but yeah, Bugaki, I think this means that you might be inspiring some people. I don't know. You might be leading them even.
You know what we gotta do? We gotta go out there. We gotta fucking blow that fucking temple up. Kill those guys.
I'm still looking for
Because I
some help
haven't done
here.
this shit.
Is anyone around?
Yeah, Mike. I mean, there's familiars everywhere. Some of them could be retired. I mean, you can assume some of the older ones were, but yeah, there's familiars all over New Zuzu.
Are there like a big group of them somewhere that I could just
But-
approach?
Sure,
Big group of
There's,
old guys
some
smoking
outside
in the
of a,
back.
yeah, a bunch of old guys like outside a cafe. Yeah,
Oh, God
Uh,
damn it!
yeah. Zuzu, 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 Zuzu. They're like all eating gelato. Yeah, there's all here. Zuzu. Yeah, yeah. Bunch of old guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Whisk is gonna go up, Zuzu, Zuzu, and just kind of say like, "Hey, are any of you down with this temple right now?"
Yeah, they're all just like Zuzu, Zuzu. Like, yeah, no, fuck that temple. Yeah, fuck that temple.
And he's just gonna tell them we're gonna go blow it up tonight. So if you want to help, spread the word.
They're like, Zuzu, Zuzu, oh, Zuzu, oh, Zuzu, Zuzu, Zuzu. And they're like, okay, yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Well, I thought I wasn't subtle.
Yeah. So then he'll say, yeah, if you hear a big bang, then just know that the action's starting and to get ready. I know that they're researching stuff here to restart the familiar program. So let them know. Because we probably won't be back here.
Just making a note for myself about these old guys.
The older
Can't
belly
forget about these old guys.
They're gonna come in with their like old, retired, busted up mechs, and they're gonna like, lead their own rebellion force.
Yeah, and as you leave, you're like, Zuzu, Zuzu. Like, what was that all about? Like, blowing up the temple? Yeah, right. Who's gonna do that? But they I mean, you obviously know, like, you don't even need to, like, guess. Like, everyone here kind of hates the idea of the temple happening. It's just, like, they kind of feel powerless to move against it. But hey, with some movement from you guys, maybe you can
Sparkle a little.
inspire them.
Actually, can I
Sparkle
ask
Flash.
them if they have like a comms or like a radio station that they listen to or something?
Rainbow Valley.
Do they listen to Rainbow Valley Radio?
Yeah.
Zuzu, Zuzu, Zuzu. They're like, oh no, they're too old for that. They listen to the. They don't listen to.
They don't
like,
listen.
We
yeah.
just keep it
kinda
on the
shit, yeah.
oldies.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I tried.
These guys
Alright,
are fully
cool.
retired. These are
Yeah, they're so retired. Hey, you wanted retired familiars? I gave you retired familiars, all right? Yeah.
Those are retired familiars.
Yeah. They don't give a
like,
shit about anything.
Yeah, Whiskers goes up to them and they're just like, "Aren't you retired too?"
What are you doing?
I'm not going there,
retired
I'm
here.
retired.
Where do you guys want to head?
I guess it's probably
I
getting
mean-
dark now, right?
It is getting dark
as
now. Yeah,
I
you
see
spent a whole day there, basically.
the sun starts to go down, Mikey's getting a little bit more amped up. He looks at Bugaki. He's like, he's just nodding. His eyes.
Yeah, so we get back
Well,
onto the ship.
we gotta come up with a plan.
Plan.
How are we gonna go about this?
I mean, I'm pretty fired up after sneaking in. So
I think the plan is literally just drop us on top of the temple.
yeah, I think that's the best way to go
You
about
want
it.
to go on
'cause,
top or you want to go underneath?
Like,
We could go underneath.
You still want to dig a
Why
big
you go
hole?
1,000 miles underneath if you needed?
Really?
How fast can you
A
dig,
million
Doc?
miles.
1,000,000 miles. Guys, we could go 1,000,000 miles underground.
You're also 500 ships. You're the size of that. So I don't know how you're gonna fit underground.
I mean, Bugaki, if you really do want to dig a hole, I feel like it's pretty obvious that the time it would take to dig a hole that large, someone would be like, they're
Such a
digging a
bad
hole.
idea.
Like, yeah, they
who's
would catch
underneath
you.
us currently?
But what if I use my laser to blow a hole?
That
And
is
you just
very
jump
not
in.
subtle. Within the first blast, the cops would be on you. Yeah. But yeah, the hobby
it's
can
not
head
gonna
towards
work
the
out.
temple if you guys want. Any final preparations? What is the plan?
I mean, the plan seems like we're just gonna cause a little bit of noise, but not too much to get the cops upset. But at the end of the day, still blow up the temple, but internally, so that no one sees it from the outside.
When you say blow up the temple, do you have explosives to do that? How are you?
Bugaki hit him.
That's a good point, actually. No. But I can make some.
I love that.
That is a good plan. We could start there. So we need more explosives, and I think that we need to be fast, and most importantly, we need to find Washi, because Washi will connect us with the rest of the rebellion or whatever they're called.
So we plant the bombs, find Washi, don't blow up Washi, blow up the temple. 4 steps to this plan.
And kidnap
So-
Sangino if we can just fit that in.
Oh yes,
in
we
there.
need to find
Put him in the
Sangino. That's
back
true.
pocket. We'll take out his
Sangino
kneecaps,
does sound
it'll be
better than
easy to dig.
Sangino. We could call him Sangino.
I keep calling him Sangino. I'm sorry.
It sounds better. Wait.
Sangino.
D-Friend, when we made him, was he Sangino or Sangino? You came up with
I
the
do
name.
not remember.
Yeah.
It was probably Sangino. Sangino rolls off the
Sangino.
tongue.
It does
could
roll
be
off
our-
the tongue,
this
right.
could be our Belgian card.
Right. Henceforth, retconning to Sangino. Cool. So, you guys approach the temple.
Wait, before that, I wanted to get some items that, like, can we go? Is there a shopping center here where I can buy some explosive material, or can I try to invent or create something with like
Buy some chrono.
gasoline?
Actually,
sure.
that is a good idea to try to buy explosives, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you can.
pretty
You can
big.
go
All of
buy
your
some.
explosives, please.
We got our metro explosives right here.
If you want to buy some more thermite charges, what was it last time? Like 150 each.
Yes,
Yes,
you
I
did
believe
use one.
so.
on
All
me.
right, how big you guys want to go? It's up to you how much money we want to spend.
Bugaki,
you
I
know
think
what
the
I mean?
biggest one you've made yet times 10. Probably that's what I'm thinking, because you always got to make sure they know. that we don't like
Okay,
this
all
type of
right.
thing.
Hey, it's just as long as we want to spend the money, I'm okay. You know.
Big Bugaki, there's some things we
bigger
spend
the
money
better.
on. Okay, it's beans and this. All right.
So you guys want to go big, huh?
Yeah, both things end up with a toot at the end. Am I right?
What, how much money
Is
do we
there
have?
anything explosive already in the temple?
I believe because we had 13K less, and then we paid
Oh.
something. I think it was like 1,000, and then we paid another. Well, how much was that one thing we did? Was it 1,500 that we just did with Alkïïn, or something? Like that?
I think it's 2,000. 2,000.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if
okay,
they
so
haven't
we're-
gone inside the temple
Save
yet.
like 10K.
Tots, so I
Never
don't know
at
if they
10.
know if there's anything explosive within it, but you guys can figure that out.
We can buy 10 explosives, $1,500. Is that enough?
I will say, if you guys
I mean,
are
we
walking
could go
around with
bigger, but-
explosives on your body, that does make it more easy for if someone shoots you for them to go off and explode on you.
That's a good point as well.
Yeah, we never pulled Bugaki.
Unless
Well, you can just use your apocalypse rail, right? Can you use your?
that's true too.
Like all of your weapons do way more damage than thermite charges could do. You know, I just
He just wants to see for the base of the temple before we're going.
yeah.
There's a way that
Yeah.
we can create enough thermite charge and with a good enough event roll that we could C4
Yeah,
plant
if you want to stack them all together, like I'll say, it can do a considerable amount of damage.
When you say temple, I haven't quite seen it or pictured it fully yet. Is this like, I'm picturing a pyramid, but how big? When you say explosive, is this like a church, a cathedral?
So I'll say, Dot, you've probably scoped it out while you were here when you first got to the planet. So it's under construction, so it isn't quite a like pyramid
It's been
yet.
only
but
2 weeks of construction.
Yeah,
it's basically
it's
a
been 2
hole in
weeks
the
of
wall with a
construction.
bunch of mechs guarding it. A hole.
Yeah, it's like it seems like the hole in the ground is where they've done most of the work, and there's just like a couple like buildings and stones up like up top, but mostly just scaffolding and such.
You want to show us
But,
the map now? We're
sure,
probably flying above it, looking at it.
Okay, you know what? Maybe
I have a good plan. For you,
maybe I'll just blow it up with my
Your
massive
apocalypse will do way more damage. I would
rail.
say. But yeah, do you guys just drop in some Sweepy's just like
Mission Impossible style. But with
I'm gonna drop y'all in a bit close to the temple and then fly on out to somewhere safe.
Yeah, please
That
do.
sounds good, Sleepy. We will let you know when we need a hot exit.
Alright, let me know.
Also, wish us luck.
Good luck, darlings.
Thank you. You know how tough this is.
The hatch opens. You guys launch out of the ship. I'll say you guys land like a bit of a ways away from the temple, just to like,
But-
not be so obvious.
I wanted to land right on top of the temple.
You want to land right on top, right? You guys land
Hey,
right
you
on
guys hear
top of the
that?
temple.
Oh, I guess we're going straight
And
in.
you see in front of you what you saw last night, and this might be your first time maybe seeing it like this, Dot, but you are seeing all these mechs posted up out front here. Is this a fair arrangement of you guys? Like, how do you guys want to be arranged? I'll say that's how you got dropped. Like, you
Well,
don't
how
really
does this
have
work? If we're on top of the temple, then where would we?
I want to
we'd
get
be
dropped
behind
like
them?
into the hole.
I want my axe to
Into the-
shift into a shovel, and I want to stand on it.
So
As I
if
just-
so the hole is like right
land.
here, and I'll say like the accuracy of the ship from how far you dropped landed you about here.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All these mix are like.
because like if the ship came any closer, like like she would have got shot out of the sky.
Yeah,
The
that's
hot
fair, that's
potato
fair,
would've
that's
got-
fair.
Yeah, so like she dropped.
Are
you as
they
close as
are they
you could.
treating us like hostiles yet?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you guys drop down, one of the ones at the front
Until
is
they
just
normally
like,
get visitors.
Yeah.
Halt! Don't move any closer. What's your business here?
Yeah, sorry, this is a big misunderstanding. We meant to go on over there. And,
they're just gonna start firing at you guys.
Yeah,
You guys
let's
literally showed up
start
in fucking
firing.
battle mechs.
Yeah. Let's just start.
Oh, it's so weird. We didn't mean to land here, but
I'll say for this this combat they go first because they just like
yeah.
these guys are
They
clearly
immediately
Well,
landed
I
and
was
they
I was
ready to
planning on
shoot us.
attacking them as we were in the air going down, like
Oh,
just
like
surprise
shooting on
them.
the way down.
Yeah, and then like land like on top of them and just be all in.
I would say
shit.
if you were coming from the sky, they probably could have like seen you guys approaching.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
it
his
makes
Bugatti soaring through
Yeah.
the air.
You see this temple operator number 1 over here pull out this like plasma rifle and just start like shoots at you, Magnus. Actually, missing his first hit. Unfortunately, these guys can attack 3 times.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Bring it on.
Does
I'm
a
hiding behind Massive Pecker.
I'm hiding.
Does a
I'm hiding
17
beside and
Okay, yeah,
behind.
that's gonna hit. You take 7 energy damage.
Damn.
And at this point, beep, 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 in your displays, you guys see Dot's mech, and then her call sign is Mini Driver.
Nice.
Mini drive. Yes.
Love it.
Mini Driver.
Love it.
Plus.
Yeah, you guys all just fucking
That's sick.
descended this from the sky. Actually, looks pretty sick. Like, and fucking mini driver up front with a fucking axe. Okay, cool. So yeah, you take 5 energy damage from that. That is a quick action from him, and then this temple operator, you see almost like a blink warp a short distance ahead. It's like these missiles come out of it, also at you, mini drivers. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, his evasion's only 8.
Okay, cool. You take 8 energy damage, so with the armor,
Oh
that
my
is
God,
6.
sick. Oh my god, he already took like 13 damage?
And as you
Oh
see
my
that
God.
happen, you see like a beep, beep, as like the temple like door that's like leading underground starts to slowly close, and you can estimate you have about 3 turns before that closes.
Oh,
That's what that's how you're timing this battle. Okay.
Yeah.
So we all need to get there in 3 turns, basically.
Yeah.
Inside by 3 turns, yeah. Cool. So that is
Damn.
this guy's turn.
I would say either mini driver or massive pecker.
Mhm.
I would like to, if I may.
Yeah, I think you should go because you got hit. I think whatever you gotta do.
Is it smart to heal, or since we're trying to get in there, just run and then I can provide cover and try and hack?
It just
Or
depends because there's
full text.
I think you
structure
should
breaks
heal.
are kind of heavy in this.
Please remove yourselves from the premises or we will use force.
You can already use force, buddies.
Yeah. Time for that! And I will stabilize, and then overcharge, and then I can still move, right?
Yes, I believe movement is a separate thing. Yeah, and so you
Okay.
can do one quick action.
Okay, and then I will, invade,
Ooh,
and
shit.
the one guarding the door.
This one back here.
Yes. Oh, actually, I can move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that accurate? Or
Yeah, 4 hexes.
then I would like to hack and slash, which is your target cannot benefit from or take quick or full actions until the mech is either shut down or its core computer is rebooted with a successful system.
Oh wow.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Who are you
Crazy.
targeting?
The one on the back?
The guy at the back?
The guy in the very back.
Okay. Do you have to roll for that?
Temple guard.
Well, it's
Hi,
a tech attack, so
So
it's gonna
E
be
defense, right? Okay.
21.
21. Oh shit.
Destroyed.
Yeah. What does it look like when Dot
mercy.
hacks this?
I would you'd see the sort of antenna stick up and flash out this sort of like lighthouse beam that sweeps around the landscape and then locks onto them and almost like bores a hole in their sensor or head, and they just start sparking and drop down on their knees. They have to reboot their entire system. So
Jeez. Okay. So yeah, this guy needs to reboot its
Beg
entire
for mercy.
I'm just gonna mark that he has to do that. Starts like glitching out a little bit. In your own personal headset, Dot, you see a couple lights flickering, and you just kind of get communicated to just like, please be merciful with the mechs. Don't damage them too badly.
you're taking away all the fun. Fine.
He also asks like, how are those guys treating their mechs?
The guys that I'm with are the ones that we're facing.
The allies, the hot
Just
potato
see-
crew.
As the hand is outstretched, the head fully rotate around and the iris sort of focus in. Really? Right now?
Just wondering. Cool.
Fresh.
All right.
It's like nothing ever
we're
happened.
gonna have. You see this guy over here, like, seems to activate something within it, and then kind of move up towards you.
Oh shit.
And then moves up toward you, mini driver. Yeah, as he moves up to you, do you want to activate Overwatch?
Yes, I would like to do
Cool.
so.
Cool. Yeah, as he boosts towards you, you swing this axe pike of yours.
Yes.
Give me an
And
attack.
he's got the sentinel feature of his frame, which gives him +1 accuracy in all attacks made as reaction.
So that's rolled a 16 plus 3. Do I add grit to this, or is it just attack bonus and then +1?
It's just the attack bonus.
Attack bonus,
it's
yeah.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit. Oh,
Nice.
that's a crit then. If
So
it's dirty
I
20.
realized that you have threat 3 with your deck sweeper shotgun and your war pike, so you can choose which one you're attacking with.
Wow.
That's nice.
That's what I mean.
Thank
Like,
God for you,
like
Mike.
there's
Thank
so
God
many
for you.
options. Like the way, like the rules and the way to play is pretty simple, but within each mech, there's just so much shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
I'm just gonna, as I was running forward with my pike, just gonna jump up and sort of Achilles
Poke him
jam
away.
him in the neck.
Sure. Give me. So because you crit, roll twice the amount of damage dice, and you take the higher numbers. Basically.
So because you have the thermal charge on, you roll 4d6 and you pick the 2 highest ones.
8, a total of 8. 2 4s my highest.
Cool.
Nice.
As you hit with this, I guess we'll just call it a warp bite. It like digs in, it blows up a little bit, as it does 8 damage. What kind of damage is it?
It is.
It's 4 kinetic and 4
Explosive?
explosive.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Also, they're knocked back 1.
Oh,
And
wow.
take off one use of your thermal charge. So you got just click on the uses thing.
It still has movement, so it's gonna move 1 in. It's gonna pull out a shotgun.
Oh,
And it's going to hopefully hit you. Does a 15 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
You take 8 kinetic damage.
So 6.
6, yeah.
And that's it. Yeah, you do see that it's activated something like some lights are going off that are different than the other mech that looks similar, and it is prepped for something. But that is its turn. So, who's next on the dude side?
I got a request. I got a pretty good shot lined up here.
Yeah,
shit,
go for
yeah,
it,
you
go for
do.
it.
So I'd rather, before anyone gets in the way, I don't want to get any friendly fire going.
Yeah.
So just to start us off, I guess I'll just immobilize myself, and we'll do my protocols. We'll do activate my core system, get my neural shunt on operator 1 here, or actually, because I can shoot through line, we'll put it on operator sentinel 2 in the back. I believe that should work. Yeah, activate core system. So that just marks for death. I'm not going to do anything with my drones. I'm going to steady my aim.
Nice. So you
Mikey
just have one
has
now.
so many ways
So
of
many
getting
protocols.
accuracies that it just can't even keep track of it.
Okay.
All right.
So,
So,
you're
yeah,
aiming at the Temple Guard Sentinel
at Sentinel
1
at
first.
Sentinel 1. Yeah. So I'm going to
Okay,
shoot
cool.
all the way down the line. I'm not even going to
Okay,
move.
cool.
So we're just going to put in with skirmish.
Keep in mind, Mikey, you got to move 18 spaces in 3 turns.
Yeah. No, so I'm getting my shots done now. Okay, I get to re-roll that attack. Actually, wait, hold on. That's a 9. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that attack. Ooh, that's much better. Okay. 13 plus 3, that's 16 plus 4 is a 20. Dirty 20.
Oh my
20's gonna
god,
hit.
two crits to
And
start.
that's a crit. So does that trigger steady or no?
Yeah, that's a crit. Yeah, you get it.
That's a crit. So you add an extra d6 of damage, but
And an
you
extra
can also
3d6, so isn't that 4d6 altogether?
Yeah, and then you would roll the 2, or yeah, I guess you would roll 8 and choose the 4 highest.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
It's
Okay,
a-
here
it's
we
a
go.
crit. Alright.
Plus 6. So that's 2. Got 1. 1.
Oh wow.
5.
Okay.
6.
Oh shit.
So that's 2, 1, 1, 5, 6. That's 4. So 4 more. 5.
Hey.
Oh wow.
2. 3. And 2. Okay, so 5, 5, 3, and 6. So that's 19.
Oh my god.
Wow, 19. And then roll, I think, with difficulty to hit the second guy, right?
Okay, so that would just be a 12.
12. That misses. So it seems to dodge out of the way as you take a snipe at Temple Guard Sentinel 1. Hitting it pretty hard. 19 damage. This thing is looking very fucked up. Just like
Wow.
it looks pretty messed up just from that shot.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I still got it in me. I do have a quick action. Okay, I could deploy some drones, I guess.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna put down a turret drone.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it down. What's my range here? Is it 10?
You can move them around.
Oh no, my
You can
range
move
is
'em
within
around.
my sensors, right? Yeah, within my sensors, so within 20. Okay. So let me move him within 20 here. Let's go. I'm gonna see if I can put him right here. I'm gonna put one right there.
Yeah,
if I can.
turret drone is the one that attacks.
Beautiful.
Turret drone attacks with you. Sentinel drone is the one that makes the burst 2 security perimeter.
And
Yeah.
sensors in line of sight. Damn.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, you like you shoot it like it like gets into place.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright,
And that's the one that
It has 10 health. And
You made a
then,
turret drone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one
that's
shoots. in the face.
and when an allied
Yeah.
character within range 10 makes a successful attack, it also shoots.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 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 Is that your turn?
Yeah. That's my turn. Ended. Boom.
Alrighty. Operator 2. Yeah, you see them like kind of pointing at each other and you're just like,
Take care of the other ones.
and this guy is going to. So these guys can fucking teleport, eh?
Operator.
You see him teleport over here, and then this is crazy. Okay,
Smooth operator.
you see this thing in the same way that the other blink warped. You see this one blink warp over into where Jackalope is. Appears right on top of you, and
Do I get to do Overwatch?
Hold on. You need to give me an agility save.
That's 18.
Oh wow, 18. You see something try to happen, but because you saved, you instead take 6 armor-piercing energy damage.
What?
As this like wave shoots out of it. It's
God.
armor-piercing too, so that's a flat 6 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
I
And
don't have any armor, anyways.
and you see like part of it because you like kind of braced and like knocked it back a bit. It kind of takes a bit of damage as well from that.
Ooh.
Save. Oh, fuck.
You took 6 damage on a save? What?
Yeah, that's why I'm scared
and
about
then,
what would have hit.
it falls back like to the space beside you. So this
Okay.
guy takes 6 damage.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna sit here.
So no Overwatch. But that was
Ouch.
a full action.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he would not have wanted to fail that. All right, cool.
Jeez.
That's the only time I've ever had a really high roll without any help.
Can I go
am I
next so that I'm not like out in the open?
Sure. Yeah, go next.
AD Fran?
All right, whatever you guys want.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, go for it. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna go
Whiskers-
last.
Okay, sweet. Okay, so Whiskers has 8 movement, so he can perfectly move into. I'm gonna get him to move into this little nook right beside.
I already
his
know what I'm
friend.
doing on my next turn.
Okay, so he's gonna be here, and then he's just gonna attack with. He's gonna make 2 tactical knife attacks towards this guy.
Operator 1?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one who's almost dead, right?
Yeah, Operator 1 looks really fucked up.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you move, Mike, you see as a reaction, this thing, Sentinel 1, boosts right in front of you.
Wait,
And you
what?
can continue moving.
Wait, how does that work?
Just as a reaction, when an enemy with line of sight moves, he can boost.
All right, so the guy who's almost dead is
I
not
closed my legs.
is not this guy.
It's not one. No, it's the one in the back.
It's this guy. No, it's this
And
guy.
that one, yeah.
Has this guy been
Uh,
attacked yet?
I
I don't
hit him for
believe
8.
so. Oh yeah.
Oh.
And it was on the
This guy
reaction.
is almost dead. Yeah, this guy's almost dead.
This guy hasn't been attacked yet either.
No, he took a little bit of damage on his hit, but that was it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm
Operator
gonna-
2 looks pretty hurt as well.
Operator 2 looks hurt. This
Yeah,
guy.
he's hurt. Yeah, he's hurt.
Oh,
Oh,
I
he
wanna attack
from
this guy then.
taking
Yeah.
his
from
from
mini
taking his
drivers.
recoil. Oh,
Oh,
No,
that was him.
okay, got
Or
it.
sorry, no, it was the recoil. Sorry, it was the recoil. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
sorry. Sentinel 2, I
Who's
think
more
is
hurt? It's this
the
guy,
guy
right?
close to Jackalope. The guy who was close to Jackalope is actually more
Ooh,
hurt.
wow.
From the recoil, yeah, actually.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a it rolled a 6 on a d6.
Okay, so I have
I'm-
I have range 5 on my knives, so I'm just gonna make 2 knife attacks.
I'm terrified about what would have happened.
To Sentinel 2?
Operator 2, the one beside Jackalope, because he's more
Okay.
damaged. Yeah.
Okay.
Please. Oh, it's an 8 plus 3, 11.
They fly by and stick into the ground.
What?
And miss.
Oh, that's only a 7, so it's even worse. Oh, geez, they both miss. Okay.
As you attack, the
Oh.
Sentinel 2, you see the thing that
Oh, the
he,
thing he's prepared.
uh,
Oh shit.
activated.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Oh.
want this.
Oh,
no,
God.
not another.
I'm gonna die again.
not the scenarios. At least you're full structure.
Oh, actually, this should have
Yeah.
this should have happened before your attack went off. It doesn't really matter. You see it shoot you with a shotgun.
Does the
Oh,
hardcover
prepared
do
in action.
anything?
Yeah, it does.
Or
It's
difficulty?
made with 2 difficulty.
Okay, 2 difficulty, and then Mike, are you also invisible?
I am
You
actually.
stopped moving.
Evens
Yeah.
and odds. Yeah, actually, it misses you.
Oh,
But
thank
it
God.
did get charged to shoot you.
Close.
This is crazy. Okay, yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky you missed.
All right. Wait, so he hit my invisibility or not?
Yeah. You're not hit by that.
Oh, okay. So my invisibility is currently down, actually. But I do have hard cover, so Magnus, please don't move as long as because I will die.
Yeah, these mechs, these are New Union mechs. They look pretty expensive and pretty powerful, but not sturdy. Not that sturdy.
Okay, my quick action was just gonna be hide, so I'm hiding now.
Okay. You kind of hide behind Mini Driver. Cool. Their turn now.
That's my turn, yeah.
Okay. Sentinel 1 is going
The one
to.
that got snipped.
Yeah, he's looking pretty meshed up. He's going to move 5.
When the turret drones attack at the same time, do they attack within their range or they attack the same targets?
They
They attack the same target.
Okay, so it has to be within their range then, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you see this Sentinel come up, pull out a shotgun, shoot at you, good boy.
Oh, really? I'm hidden though.
Oh, He's gonna shoot Mini Driver then.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's gonna pull out a shotgun and shoot Mini Driver.
How dare he?
Oh yeah.
It's not always glorious being the most popular.
16 is gonna hit, right?
Yes.
So that's 8 damage, 8 kinetic damage.
Yikes.
Dampened by your armor a bit.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Hold it together, Dar. You got this. First rollout is always gonna be rough.
And you see it also activates the same thing the other thing activated.
Okay.
So
Alright.
it looks like it's
It looks like it is preparing some kind of a shotgun attack.
I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of that. If you're getting near it, make sure you're ready to get hit in the guts. So, you know.
Mr. Guts. All right, cool. Who's next?
I think it's just Bugak.
Okay, I guess I'll blow
Guts.
somebody up. Yeah, Bugaki, I got a request.
Bugaki, don't
Yeah,
forget
what
to move.
I got a pretty good sight. I could see these schmucks. They just keep lining up for me. So you can probably lead these 3 out here, cause I'm planning on taking a good shot next turn. But this fucking guy by Dot, he's been causing trouble. Yeah, I'll take him out. Hey, how are you doing? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I know it's been a while since we've been this far apart, but we're like a space apart. I don't know what's going on here. You don't like me anymore? I just gotta do something this turn. It's okay. We're in a rush. All right. I'll take him out.
we're a space
Okay,
apart. I don't know how Bugaki can make it there in 3 turns.
I
Maybe
can do it.
Bugaki
Don't
has to
worry.
blow the door open, or
This guy's got,
someone
like,
gets there
2
and has to.
movement.
Someone has to hold it open.
Oh, you got
when we
3
get there.
movement now. Sorry, yeah.
As you say that, I click on my Asura class and NHP. Hey,
Oh, shit.
Bogo 5X. Hey, Bogo 5X. Story. It's been a while. Hi, dude. What's up, man?
Anything, and I'll listen to you, sir.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Hey,
Looking mighty handsome as always, Bugaki.
look, I gotta get to that door there in 3 turns, and we got a slow ass mech, so you gotta help me out here, man. We're gonna do a lot of overheating and overcharging. And we're
Oh,
gonna
with the
try to
handsome work, anything can happen.
All right, man. Engage.
Yeah.
That's
So you get an extra
amazing.
action, right?
I completely forgot. It's 2 extra quick
yes,
actions.
So I take 3 heat, and then I get two quick actions or 1 action.
2
Okay.
additional quick actions. So yes, you can
yeah.
have
You get a boost for all of
5,
them. What's
like,
happening?
4 quick actions.
But first,
Beautiful.
I'm just gonna shoot some guys.
Okay.
So okay, hold on. So I took 3 heat from that,
Yep.
and then I'm going to engage
fuck.
my
We're taking the heat.
and then I'm gonna engage the auto state the Tachyon Lance.
Okay.
So then that
Oh
I
my
take
God.
another 4 heat, but
Oh my god.
I'm gonna attack this Temple Guard Sentinel
That's what I'm talking
guy,
about.
number
2?
2.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Get
Sure.
that son of a bitch.
That's 15.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh, and then I get 1 accuracy,
Oh jeez.
so that's 18.
yeah, that's a hit. Doesn't even matter.
All right.
Right, roll me
So
damage.
this is 2d6
Jesus.
electric damage,
You're in the danger zone?
and then plus 8 fire, 8 burn. No, yeah,
Yeah, but you're in the danger zone too?
I think I'm in the danger zone.
Yeah, I
now.
think so. You're
So that's
7,
plus
right?
2
That's-
heat plus another 1d6.
Jesus Christ.
Is that when I
Oh, he
need
takes
this?
2 heat. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
These guys
Alright,
do
roll it.
so
That's a
much
lot.
damage.
Roll it up. Roll it up.
Okay, so we got first. It's the 4d. I mean, no, 2d6 plus 8 burn.
Yo,
Okay,
the
that's
burn
6.
alone will destroy him, probably.
Yeah.
That's 6
the burn
and 8
does
burn,
a lot every time.
and then
8 burn.
plus.
Oh yeah,
then-
the 6 plus 8 is just like you're fucking tacking out. And this thing fucking evaporates.
Like melts.
Yeah,
there was still
Amazing.
another +2 heat on that.
Yeah,
and,
it didn't even do
and
it.
then like another extra.
The sand's
Crazy.
on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Hey,
just a smoldering pile of ash.
Hey, everybody else good?
Yeah, that was exactly what I needed you to do, Bugai. Thank you a lot.
Are you sure you're okay?
That was perfect, actually.
Do you need me to take this guy out?
Yeah, this guy's fine. You just get yourself to the front. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get there too, but I got one more shot to make.
Are you sure?
We have no doubt that you can destroy everyone here, but I'm just worried you're not going to make it to the door, that is all.
Okay, so I can, if I boost once, that's 6, right?
Yeah,
Is
I realized
that
that
three?
the Azura class in HP though, you can't do extra things. Like you can't boost more than twice.
Oh,
Still.
really? Damn.
That's fine. I'll just boost once. So this is the boost then. I just want to. I'm gonna try to shoot this Temple Guard Hive guy because I have a feeling he's a big bad guy.
1, 2, 3, 4. This thing appears behind you.
No.
As a reaction. Massive
Oh.
Picker. Temple Guard Sentinel
Okay. Hey, Mikey, I'm gonna have to take this guy out.
Yeah, you do it. You
He's
take
getting
him
out of
out.
hand. Who do you want to kill? I'll get this guy over here.
Yeah, you pick your favorite.
Okay, that guy that like zipped behind me.
Yeah, you guys talk about?
So I take out my fuel rod gun, and
nice.
I'm gonna blast him with that, and then
Alright.
I clear 4 heat
Oh,
when I do
nice.
that.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
beautiful.
18.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, now I'll roll
cool.
the damage.
How much damage?
Okay, it's 1. 1 plus 2, 3 damage.
Yes, 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. It seems to be hanging on because of it has armor, but it's like barely hanging on. This one was the really fucked up one.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I-
If it didn't have armor, it may be in worse
I think
condition.
that is all your turn now because you did a full action with the
Yeah.
barrage plus a
Yeah.
boost plus the quick action to attack it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just point at the Temple Guard guy. I'm like,
Looking at you.
That guy also takes 3 down. I don't know if he's still alive after that, but the turret fires.
The rift will punish you.
So the Temple Guard High, because it got invaded, needs to take a full action to
Ooh.
restart itself, right?
Oh yeah, that's
right.
Yeah.
You see, for a moment, it's just like,
The rift will punish you. 1 sec. Motherfucker, fuck you.
and that's a full action, right? It has to do that.
I think so.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, that's its turn then. Unless it has anything else.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Unless it overcharges. Fuck it. It's gonna overcharge.
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna pretend this is a drone, but it's like it's a version of itself.
Oh.
It creates a blast 1. So it deploys it right here. You see this swarm of
Whoa.
nanites just launch towards you, and creates an aura. You guys, if you start your turn within it or move into it for the first time, you take 6 burn damage.
Oh my god. It has an aura of 1. So I'm in it as well. I mean, we're all in
Yes.
it right now. Oh god.
I'm the only one not in it.
Seeing how much damage you can do, you see like this Temple Guard Hive hacks into you, Bugaki, and you are going to.
Oh. Dude, this hive guy's trouble.
You see a bunch of tiny drones clamp onto you. You take 2 burn damage each time you take any action or reaction until the end of your next turn.
Oh jeez.
God, fuck. These things
Get
suck.
those things off, you motherfucker.
What the fuck is this shit? I knew it was bad news.
Cool. I think that's
that's the
quick
that's
actions. That's it. Cool.
that's the
So you see the doors start to close. It is turn number 2. At the end of turn 3, this thing closes.
Does it look like it can be propped open or not?
I don't know.
Does it look like it can
Roll
be
for it?
Does it look like it can be broken down by a siege ram?
Oh, you mean like if something gets in the middle of it, it could keep it open? Yeah, possibly.
But I guess it wouldn't even matter because these guys are pretty big. Mini Driver and Massive Pecker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So top of the round, they just got like a head start on you last time, so you guys technically, PCs always get the first round. So, whoever wants to go.
So you should go first then
Nice.
to stabilize again.
I'm gonna stabilize and then overcharge again.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
So now you roll a D3.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
D4?
Magnus,
half
because
your
you're starting your
D6.
turn within this swarm, you are taking
6 burning.
Does that happen
6
before?
burn damage.
Because
6
if
burn
it
damage.
does, then I lose a structure.
Yeah. Hostile characters start their turn.
Oh my god.
They take 6 burn. Yeah.
If you get your HP all the way down, then it'll bring up a dice rolling thing. And then so you roll the dice, and then
I got system trauma in parentheses too.
So what is that?
Yeah. So let me check the rules here.
System trauma.
They always sound. All of them sound terrible.
Yeah, all those sound pretty bad.
Okay, wear and tear.
Parts of your mech have been torn off by the damage. Roll a d6.
Oh no.
3.
Oh, that's not as bad.
On a 1 to 3.
All weapons on this mount are destroyed.
So you pick
main
them.
mount,
You pick
heavy
a mount to destroy.
So your
mounts-
main or your heavy or
Yeah.
Yeah, it's either your shotgun or your warpike, I guess. Yeah.
Shotgun. And that's main.
Yeah. You see the nanite swarm like burn into your shotgun as you like drop it to the ground.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Sorry to inform you. Also, grind maniple. Driving swarm. Whenever characters take burn damage from Razor Storm, so you can also mark 6 burn on yourself.
no.
You also succeed on a system save. So give me a system save.
Oh no.
this is wild.
I'm gonna die as soon
This
as
is-
my turn
this
starts.
is-
New Union
Oh,
shit
no,
now,
no.
baby. This is the first
No.
time fighting New Union shit, I think.
Oh
right?
no.
I got a natural 17. Do I add anything
Okay,
to
so you're
that?
good. You're good. You're fine.
You-
You would have had to move immediately 4 spaces in the direction chosen by the hive.
Oh wow.
But you're fine. You're good. You're fine.
Well, system
keep
save.
this out again.
You would have added a 3 actually. So
yeah, you're
you would
fine.
have been
Yeah,
good.
you just have to pass the
Yeah.
10, right?
Turns out
cool,
they're
cool,
fucked
cool.
up now. Now the swarms
So yeah,
are
you can
working.
continue your turn.
Okay, so I guess you're probably not going to stabilize because I saw that you have this Briareos frame. So
Oh,
as
yeah,
long as
yeah,
your mech
yeah,
has
yeah.
no more than 1 structure, you get
Briareos.
resistant to all damage. That's crazy.
Oh shit.
And when it's reduced to 0 HP and 0 structure, it's not destroyed. Instead, you must make a structure damage check every time it
Oh, that's
takes
pretty good.
damage. While on the state,
That's
your mech
pretty
cannot
good.
gain HP until you rest or perform a full. So
Solid.
That's pretty good.
you just keep going.
The mech then
Well.
never stopped.
I am going to, I guess, take the only weapon I have now. And
Yeah.
can I attack this swarm? Is there anything to be done about this thing?
It says
Can I hack it and reprogram it?
it just persists for the rest of the scene or until the hive is destroyed.
Oh, so the hive is. The
Oh, we have to destroy the hive guy. Yeah.
main. Yeah.
Yeah, the main dude.
Oh.
Or just get out of there.
Yeah, I'll just say, get off of my glitch! And I'm going to run out, and I'm going to spend an overcharge to, can I double my movement to get within 5 spaces of this?
Yeah, you can boost.
Grab it
Yeah.
over.
Well, you okay,
Or
but
boost.
you didn't stabilize, right? So you still have your full turn.
Okay, so I was right here.
Yeah, so
Or
you can move and
here.
boost as one of your quick actions, and then you
Yeah.
can do something
Okay.
else with your quick action.
How much did I boost? Yeah. And then boost is gain.
Quick action.
And I am going to, like Leonidas in 300, throw my axe. The head is going to switch and flip up into the shovel again.
Oh, that's
so it's just this wide-bladed spear.
Shit.
Oh, that's so bad.
And I'm going to throw it at the Temple Guard Hive.
Oh shit.
That's so
okay, sick. All right.
It'd be
This is
cool
not
if,
that
like,
fun.
canonically, if it jammed it into the door.
Oh man.
I have some hacking ideas, but I don't think the door is close enough. 15?
15 on the hive. That's a hit.
You added 3 to that, eh?
Yes, I did.
Okay, sweet.
It's a hit.
I feel like I should go next so you guys don't take the damage right away in case we can kill this thing first.
Oh, that's a great point. Wait, you can. Oh.
I can shoot him from there.
Okay.
Your range is
Jesus
crazy.
Christ. It's insane. You're gonna hit Mini Driver though.
Oh yeah, it's not in your line of
take a
sight.
hit.
Do it. Give it to me. I can take it.
Yeah, I got another 8 points. 6 kinetic, 2 explosive.
Wow.
2 explosives. 2 explosives.
And that's also
Two
another 3 kinetic from the turret as well for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
This does have armor, so it some of
the bullets
ricocheted off. Does it have anything when you attack this hive thing? No, you're okay.
I love how your mech just has one weapon and you just threw it.
That just
Yeah,
shows you
true.
the tenacity with Dot. Dot's like, these pieces.
Yeah.
Although you have a shield too, and you have a siege ram, and you have
Each one of those are gonna be thrown.
You have Juggernaut as well.
I'm gonna throw my feet.
Anything else on your turn?
I think that's it.
Okay, cool.
How's it looking health wise?
Hive is looking okay.
How's the Sentinel 1 looking?
Yeah, it's still doing all right. Sentinel 1 is. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, like one hit, it'll die for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, this thing is going to turn towards you, Bugaki. Try to shoot you with a shotgun. That's gonna hit for 8 kinetic damage, Bugaki.
Alright, get out of here.
Is that the Sentinel 1 that's hitting them?
Yeah. And then you see it takes out a beam sword. Comes up. Slashes you. Yeah, that's a crit actually, but NPCs can't crit. For another 6 damage.
So I'm at 13 right now.
I'll keep shooting you however much I want. Get off our property!
Yeah,
This is New Union territory. This is a construction zone. Civilians are not allowed. You guys are clearly not civilians, so.
This is not a New Union territory.
Yeah, well, New Union sent us. How about that?
You wanna roll me to
Good one.
deceive them, or? Cool. That's his turn.
Okay. So what's the law? Does this count as line of sight? Can I shoot through?
Yeah, you can shoot, but you're gonna hit Mini Driver through it.
It's okay. I won't hurt him that much.
Your range is 20, right?
Yeah. +3, I think.
Even with your gun too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's either I could do that or I could skinny this through you guys.
You also gotta
maybe
start moving soon.
Yeah, I gotta do that too. But
like this turn.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill him in one shot because he's looking okay. So I'm starting to think if I get rid of these 2 guys, they'll have less turns.
That's technically not a guy. That's
sorry, the one in front of me and operator 1.
Oh yeah.
I might be able to. So yeah,
You're also gonna hit Bugaki.
I still have the mark for death on operator. Was it operator 1 or Sentinel 1? I can't remember which one was in the back.
Sentinel 1.
Sentinel 1 was on that. So I'm just ceasing to focus on him. I'm not shooting at him. We'll just do I'm not gonna steady my aim.
Shoot him.
There. I'm just gonna shoot right off the bat because I want to move after this turn. So we're gonna do we'll do my 1 protocol for the activate the core siphon. So gain my 1 on this roll for this turn. And that's all my protocols. Okay. Ooh, that's oh my god, that's another crit, I think. So that's 18 plus 3 plus accuracy.
Alright.
So that's just
Another
a
crit.
crit.
It's another crit.
Yeah. So we'll roll damage. So the first one was a 3. Yeah. So we got 1d6 plus 3. So we'll do 9 damage.
9 damage. Damn.
Wow.
Okay.
And that's just my.
It's up on
skirmish.
Operator 1. How do you kill Operator 1? As you
Wow.
you exactly had 9 HP there.
So yeah,
Wow.
Mikey's kind of loading up that railgun. He's like, "Yeah, all right, okay, I see you. You're looking a little weak over there." He's just, then he just pretty much
Yeah, right through
straight
the
lines
head.
through it. And
I see you looking weak.
you're looking a little soft.
So roll for Operator 2. See if you
The
shot through
damage for that, or see if I hit him.
him. See if you hit him, and it's a difficulty because he's right beside you too.
Yeah, so that'll take off one of my accuracies. So that's.
Wouldn't it be two difficulties because you did Core Siphon?
Yeah, and you did Core Siphon, so you get 2. Because
Okay.
any other attacks.
So that's a crit. 17 plus 3.
Still?
Yeah.
minus
Minus
difficulty?
everything. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because they just cancel each other out.
All right. All right. Cool.
So is he still alive? The one in front of me?
Still alive. Still alive. Still looking
Okay.
alright.
I'm gonna use my charge blade. It's been like very many combats since I've used
I
this
know.
sword.
Yeah, you pull it up.
Oh, old fashioned. Here we go.
It's also with It's also with a
I don't know if
difficulty
that's
because it's
the core siphon. Does that affect melee weapons too? Or is
yeah,
that
all of the
attack
attack
rolls?
rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. So that's just
Major
was that
difficulty.
2 difficulty then again?
Just one.
Or is
Just one.
that 1?
That's
Okay.
one, yeah.
Okay, so that's not my accuracy. 14 plus 3, 17 plus. Okay, that's another crit.
Oh Jesus
What
Christ!
the heck?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
That's what I'm talking
1d3,
about. Hey, you know we do it.
1d3
It's a
plus
decent
3.
half.
And that's
3.
armor piercing, so 4. It does 4 twice, so just 4, 7.
Is it?
7
Did you roll
damage.
4 on the dice?
Yeah.
So
4
D3
both
would be 2 because you have
Oh,
it.
sorry, 2. Yeah,
D3.
2 plus 3
And then
is 5.
plus
5
is
damage.
5. Armor piercing. Eh? Shit.
Mm.
Yeah, this thing looks pretty fucked up. Slash a hole in the mech.
If I overcharge,
Um,
can I use the same weapon or no?
Yeah, if you overcharge, right?
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna overcharge.
Jesus Christ, okay.
That
This
gives
thing's
me
looking pretty
1
fucked
heat.
up.
I'll just like he hasn't seeped it. He's just kind of he's just sitting there loading up his second shot. We'll see. I got a nat 20.
Oh my
What
god.
the heck?
Alright, he definitely doesn't have enough HP to survive this.
survive
Just
this.
how do you kill this
What?
guy with your
So,
charged
yeah.
blade?
Like
Holy
he's just like
shit.
Every
when the
single
moment
attack's a crit?
this is just like new union shit. Like this is in my head. Like he's been
His
rehearsing
blood's
for this. Like,
boiling.
he's finally in the moment, like fighting the army again, like getting in this head zone, and he takes his sword and he just kind of like for a moment, for a flash, he like sees his brother's mech. He sees Joseph's mech, like he kind of like in his head, and he just like cuts through it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, you could say I was dealt with. But I gotta move. I gotta move. I can't celebrate.
Mikey, you gotta move.
So yeah, 5. Let's go right there. I'm just gonna like step, kind of like Allen Iverson stepping over that guy as he did.
Clamber over it.
Yeah.
Cool. It's the Hive's turn.
Alright, nice shot.
Hey, thanks, Bugaki. I'm a little
Alright.
nervous you're not here, but I'm making you proud. Yo.
The Hive can make the swarm move up to 2 spaces, so it's gonna move right here, so it touches all of you.
Oh god.
Is it touching me though? I don't know.
It is.
It's like
It
it's just
does.
Bugaki's feet. His
Yeah.
little toes are
Uh,
getting chewed
Oh,
up.
my feet. No,
Your feet.
My toes.
my toes.
Hunter Killer Nexus can do 3 of these in 1 turn. Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
God.
Alright. Dot, you got 3 attacks coming your way. 1 is a miss. That's another miss. Natural 2.
That's a good thing I didn't shoot through Dot.
That's hilarious
Oh, yeah,
because
that's-
Dot's E defense is better than her defense.
Is it better than a
Where?
24?
No,
Not even
but-
close.
Wow, 13 E defense is pretty
uh,
damn good.
You see these nanites come towards you. Oh, did you do your burn check? I don't think you did at the end of your turn.
Oh, he did not.
Give me an engineering check.
So you add a 1.
Yeah.
So you added
just
a
a
That
nine.
makes it a
D20.
total of 2.
Oh
Ooh.
no!
So you would have taken
Burn.
another 6 burn at the
6
end of that
burn,
turn,
yeah.
I think.
Oh! You know what? You have Enlightenment class NHP. You can roll it again.
Ah, thank
Oh
you.
shit! Yeah, you see, beep 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 beep. In your headset, you
Please tell
it
me
almost
it worked.
the mech almost moves on its own, and it I guess brushes off some of the burn. I don't know. Do you pass this time?
It's 10.
Oh,
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Right
yeah.
on the
You
dot.
see, your mech move almost. You don't even control it, but it's like, and it like digs, grabs like a handful of dirt and puts out the fire on its own.
Just vents its
Mine did
systems.
that.
Wow.
As you hear like beep 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 in your headset, like you're welcome. And then
Wow, that's amazing.
so this new thing though is another 3 burn damage onto you. So that would have stacked, but now you just take the 3.
Oh, fuck. The fact that it stacks is ridiculous.
I know.
Actually, it should have been a 12.
So you're now
last time,
marked for
maybe
3 burn, and you take 3 burn damage. And that is its turn. I think. Oh wait, no, yeah. It has
Okay.
one more quick tech action, so it is going to do the same thing. This grind mana pull toward you. Oh, jeez, a natural 19. This hive releases a swarm of tiny drones against you. I guess you're the only one in range, mini driver. These clamp onto you, and you take 2 burn each time you take an action or reaction until the end of your next turn.
Jeez.
That's
Is there any kind of shower I can take to get rid of this?
I think it's just till the end of your next turn.
Any
Also,
medication to
Bugaki,
get rid of the
remember that
burn?
this is on you as well. So if you take any actions, you
Oh,
can
that's
take that
right.
burn.
Oh man.
But burn is nothing to Bugaki, though. Or sorry, heat is nothing to Bugaki, but burn could
Good.
be
Burn
harmful.
sucks.
All right,
It's a little direct.
that's the hive. That's the hive.
Jeez.
Cool.
Okay, who's
I
turn?
think it's Bugaki's turn,
I
right?
mean, well, I could go too, but Bugaki, if you can destroy the hive this turn, actually,
God,
you gotta
don't
move
worry.
though. You gotta move.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're getting in there.
We gotta
Oh,
figure
Bugaki,
something
beginning of your turn. Beginning of your turn, Bugaki.
You gotta
You
take
take-
damage.
6 burn damage.
Oh, that's stress. That's stress.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna shoot this goddamn hive
Yeah, okay.
bastard.
Yeah,
This
sure.
is
Please
okay.
hit.
You're gonna take my tachyon lance, you son of a bitch.
Come on, give me something good. 17.
Oh, that's a hit.
plus 3?
Uh-oh.
17
Plus
three?
5.
This has been great.
So
This is-
22.
Yeah.
This is the first
my
day me
God.
and Bugaki have not been bonded, and we've been
Jesus
like
Christ.
clearing
All right,
everything.
roll damage. Roll damage.
So it's 7 plus 8 burn.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, how do you take out the fucking hive?
Oh,
That's so much
yes.
damage.
I don't have to deal with the
Beautiful.
bird. Ha.
Let me give you a taste of your own medicine.
Just like annihilate him and melt. He
Yeah.
melts into a puddle on the floor, and then Bugaki books it. He just runs as fast as he can, and I will overcharge, I guess, to get
Boost.
to boost it.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
you can
right
make
wrong.
it. Amazing.
Your movement's only what, 3?
He's gonna
Yeah, so it's
overcharge.
6
so-
total. Yeah, so 6 total.
And you're gonna get a Overwatch. From
Ah,
this.
so maybe you guys actually are able to do this in 3 turns, probably.
You're on top of the turret.
Oh, they're gonna hang out.
As you move away, the sentinel is going to slash at you for watch. Missing. Not fast
Give me all you got.
Right.
That's jokes.
Cool. If that's Bugaki's turn, that's the end of the round, right?
No, there's
Or no,
701
right,
and
it's you.
I
Oh,
have to
there's a
go
whole nother.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
701
has
go?
to go.
Oh, they did go.
Not yet.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. The markers are all messing me up. Oh, that's amazing. I just start my turn with no burn. Oh shit, Bugaki has to make a burn check.
Oh, yeah, this thing is good. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bugaki,
Bugaki
roll
is
me an
burn
engineering
check.
check. Yeah, you see
Oh.
the swarm that was causing you guys burn them.
That
Power
one.
down and drop to the floor.
Oh man. That
That
one.
one? Oh shit.
That
Take
one.
all the
Okay, you
good
take
rolls.
another 6. Take another 6 burn damage.
Okay. So I'm at 1 right now. Got 1 HP.
God, we haven't even made it inside the temple.
Just look at you like, burn, huh?
Ow!
Pulled pretty hard, I guess.
Ow!
Yeah, I think I lost hidden after
After the run.
After
Mini
you went away.
Driver left. I'm gonna start by shooting a multi-gear maneuver system at this guy. Just for fun.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So yeah. So let's just say it's
What is that? What the hell is that
hell?
shit?
Yeah. It's just a rope.
so it's basically a zip. It's basically a zip line.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
All my friends are
4,
dead.
5.
What are you doing, bro?
There you go.
Let it go.
Am I a pet now?
And then we have until the end of next turn, right, to get inside the door.
I believe so.
No, this is turn. Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
This is the last, and this is the last thing of turn.
Okay, and then I'm gonna throw some knives at this guy.
Okay.
So
This guy's getting styled on.
first one is a 13.
Yeah. How do you kill? He had 1 HP. How do you kill?
Oh,
this guy?
amazing. Yeah. So
The rope didn't do
Oh,
it.
the rope didn't do anything. Yeah. So Whiskers is just gonna pull one of the knives out of his shoulder and just throw it at him, and I guess it'll just hit.
Just like a quick,
I don't know, hit his
like a
leg
card.
or hit a critical point, and he just
As he
blows up.
sees you brandish a knife, he runs to charge back at you, and he's just like, "For the rift!" But he trips on the wire, and then the knife just goes straight through its head, and then blows up.
All right. And
For
then
the
Whiskers is just gonna move to here, and I have another. Oh no, that's on. That's my turn. Okay.
Yeah, everyone's dead, so you guys could just get in there now, right?
Yeah. I guess.
There
on the
happen to
last
be
turn?
a shovel spear sticking out of the molten wreckage of.
There is, yeah. You can
Yes.
grab that. Yeah, you can grab that.
That's hilarious.
And head back in. Well, yeah. What are you guys doing? You guys are getting into
just-
inside the
just-
temple.
Yeah.
Working our way to the temple. Living that good life.
Cool.
That was
All
that
right.
was definitely tight. I liked what you did with the combat that time though. They were definitely squishier, but they still hit like a
Yeah. They did a lot of
motherfucking
damage.
truck.
Okay, cool. So you guys have made it inside the temple. That's what you missed, D-Fran.
I killed a
Success.
guy who had 1 HP left. That's all that
He
happened.
tripped on a knife.
Tripped on a
That was close.
They're like a lever on the other side to get the door to open. Because I can't even imagine.
Once you're
Bugaki's-
inside, you can see that it is openable from the inside. Yeah.
We're trapped.
But yeah, it does close behind you guys. Cool. So what you guys see? Give me a spot or some kind of looking around. See what you see.
19. Just a flat roll. Because I don't investigate.
more than a 10.
I think we got a. Don't we get bonded?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
holding
you do
hands.
get bonded.
It's 16.
20.
Yeah, so what you look around and you see the beginnings of an underground lab being dug. You see obviously not much work has been done, especially on the outside. But you see it does go downwards. And the problem is that all of your mechs are far too big to fit in the hole that has been dug. So
Even
you
bigger
will have
than
to
mine?
investigate further. Yeah, it's a pretty tiny, it's like a human-sized door.
Oh, wow.
That goes further down in. But yeah, your mechs do not fit downwards into the lab.
All right, well, Mickey's already fired up because he already knows there's some new union officials hiding around here named Sanguino. So
yeah.
he's demeched. He's kind of
Sanguino.
he's got his gun cocked. He's suiting up. He's getting himself ready.
I don't like the look of this. I gotta take our mechs off.
Hey, Bugaki, don't worry, buddy. You hang up behind me this time, all right? I keep you safe. These people won't
Okay.
touch us.
Yeah, as you say that, Bugaki, Bogo 5X pops up and he's just like,
What will say if any enemy hostiles? I will sure take care of it. I can control the Dung Blaster from in here.
Oh yeah, Boga, thanks, man.
And I can let you know.
You're the
Yes,
man. You're the man.
I am but an AI frog, not a man. I wish I could be a man. I wish I could feel the warm embrace of hugging you, Bugaki Cederberg, but alas, no such thing can happen.
Bugaki's already out the gate.
yeah.
Hey, I love you, Bogo.
Oh, really? You love me? You love me
I
too?
love you. You're, of course.
It's kind of glitches out a little bit. Anyways, you guys leave your mechs out here. Bogo 5X will keep watch as you see like him like take control of the Dong Blaster. Cool. So you guys go in.
Up so fast.
You guys go.
guess we
You guys
go
go
in,
down
yeah.
into the underground lab.
Yeah.
Cool.
Stomp it.
Oh yeah, you see the halls are definitely too small to fit your mechs. And you see like as you go through, like only a few rooms are finished. It's very very much under construction. But as you do, you kind of enter a dark hallway, but at the end there are some lights. And as you turn a corner, you see three human security guards with like laser rifles and stun batons. They like kind of point them at you, and they're just like, "Hey, you guys must be here."
Yeah, we actually are. Can I like roll it?
Yeah.
Can I roll a deception?
How
I
else would
saw
we have
this.
gotten in?
What are you guys saying?
I think we should just attack them, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Take someone out currently.
Okay, roll take someone out.
I have assault also.
Oh
Okay.
my god! I got a 25 plus
Jesus
6 is a. I got a 31.
Dot, what are you attacking with?
My shovel. As soon as I see New Union
Okay, roll me and take someone
outfits.
I don't have take someone out or anything like that. I have to get somewhere quickly, so can I stab someone before he does anything?
I'll say you can if you roll successfully on the get somewhere quickly. I'll say you can sneak up really quickly to the person and then attack with the accuracy.
Okay.
Natural
that?
20.
Oh,
Nice.
director over a
yeah, I
combat.
got it.
Yeah, that works.
I got a 16 on get somewhere quickly, so then I'll like attack with an accuracy, I guess.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna attack with my heavy signature weapon.
That's
yeah,
a
that's
bazooka, by
11.
the way. You're gonna create some noise if you do that.
Yeah, so I got my knife attack
Bugaki
off
would
for
do
a
it.
whole 1 damage.
How do you know?
Okay, cool.
You just shoot
So
at
yeah,
the corpse.
there's like a pause for a moment as they kind of look into each other and like they know you're not supposed to be here. And all of a sudden, Mikey shoots one in the head. Dot runs up, smacks him with a shovel. I guess like killing him, or are you trying to? What are you?
Completely clears his head off.
Yeah, well, I want to fit it into their mouth. It's just like right through all the way through the spine back of the
And
skull.
kill him, yeah. And then Whiskers, you
I
just
think-
like
I
next thing
think
you know,
Whisker's
you
just gonna
appear-
slice his wrists so he can't hold the guns.
And then they're all out of commission.
The one guy he's the one dude who survived with his wrists slit. He's like,
Yeah, he's like kind of there, like, oh, what a way to go! Can you? Just end it. Fuck.
It's so slow for me.
No, I don't like this at all.
Honestly,
Cool.
it would be so funny if like 1 second after this all happened, Bugaki just blew them all up with a rocket launcher and they didn't even need to.
They're all like strategic. He's sitting there loading his rocket launcher. Up
Yeah, Bugaki, you turn around, ready to shoot, and they're all dead already. So you're just like,
Well,
you have a
we
loaded
probably
position.
like start walking away, and then Bugaki's like, "No, fuck you guys! Turn around, just blow up the dead body."
At the end of this hall, there is a door that requires a security pass, though.
Oh
Like a
shit!
card.
We just
Oh,
destroyed
I don't
the
wanna
security
schmoll it
pass.
up. Yeah, can we?
No, I didn't
Take
actually.
the half face and see if there's like an eye sensor.
I'm gonna roll a hacker fix.
You're
Actually, Dot, you don't even need to. Dot, you shove his face into the
Okay.
into the thing. It does open up.
Nice.
Hey, first time anyone's done that this game.
Yeah, Classic.
Where's the
Uh,
charm?
uh,
It's my new hood
Yeah,
ornament.
you actually see a computer lab. It looks like it should have more people because this is under construction, though. There aren't. You see just a couple scientists that see you and like see like through the door like all the blood everywhere, and they just like they put their hands up and they kind of cower away and like run away into a corner. They're just like and they but you see before you a large computer room, like a laboratory of sorts.
Bugaki, Mikey, we should be recording everything because this definitely does not look like a temple.
This is a little too fancy for my takes, even for temples.
Trying to see what they're working on. I rolled a 5 total.
Oh shit. Yeah, you can't really tell what's going on. Does anyone else want to?
I'm gonna roll a spot. I got a 19 on spot.
Which is you notice the computers have some stuff on them.
I guess I'll go over to the computer and start hacking, but I also want to ask the scientists.
Hello,
Yeah,
scientist.
if you point it out to Dot, Dot, you can also try to hack them as well.
Can
Hello,
I see if there's
scientist.
anything
Yeah,
on the
definitely.
computers that
Uh,
I recognize?
18.
I would say, Mikey, you would need to hack them like these two are before anything like of note pops up.
I only rolled a
so you-
5.
Okay. Yeah, Whiskers isn't able to breach it, but you said you got 18.
Mhm.
Dot is able to get in.
Well, I actually want to ask the scientist.
Hello, scientist. What are you working on? Because this does not look like a temple.
We're not supposed to say. Dot, in your headset, beep, 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 lights kind of flicker. And he's just like, "Is this it? Are we gonna find the answers that we need? We can get everything from these computers, right?"
What's the kind of data that's coming in? If I can parse it out.
You guys get a lot of data. I'll say like a bunch of it downloads into your helmet, Dot, and he can see it as well within your helmet. So he's also digesting all of it. But as this is happening, it takes like a couple seconds. You see barging into the room this large, very round Newman in a fancy white suit, kind of soaking his cigar, and he's just like, "What's the commotion here?" Kind of walks in, and you guys all recognize this face from Zenduil Shadowblade's vision.
Yeah.
You're looking at
Sangino.
Sangino Bartholomew in the flesh.
I go
Oh,
straight
this
for his
is not
kneecaps.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
gonna be a combo attack.
I'm also gonna roll get
Oh,
somewhere
really?
quickly.
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay,
Yeah.
roll.
Fucking guy, huh? You're the guy.
Yeah,
You're the guy that everybody's talking about.
Let's just say I got a. Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
I got a 10 on get somewhere quickly, so can I run up to
25.
him and just like trip him or something?
Yeah, I got,
Got a
like,
19
I got a
on assault.
29. 29.
Whiskers, you run up to him, but it's another. What are you trying to do, Mikey?
29 takes someone out, so like I don't want to kill him. I just want to disable him a bit, you know.
Okay.
So like,
Dot's already going for his kneecaps.
yeah, so he's got the kneecaps. I'm just gonna like, does he have any weapons on him? I can see anything that I can like. take
I'll
from
say
him.
in like the flash of a second, he like notices what's happening, is about to grab a scientist and pulls his like gun out to like kind of pull someone hostage, and then Whiskers, you kind of get in his way. Dot smashes the kneecaps, and Mikey, I guess you can disarm.
Yeah,
the
just
gun
punch
from
him
his
right in the
hand.
face. I just.
I got take control. I got take control, so I'll
Yeah.
take control of the gun, and then Mikey punches him in the face.
You fully reverse the
Got it.
situation. He kind of looks around, all panicked. He's just like, "Yo, get nothing from me for the rift." You kind of see his tongue dig around his mouth as he bites into something. You see
really?
bubbles start to come out of his mouth as he dies, as he consumes some kind of pill.
God damn it! Oh well.
Me and Bugaki. It's kind of like that like scene in Office Space where we wanted to beat it up, but I just kind of spit on it at the end. I'm like, all right, piece of shit.
Damn.
All this data is coming through while this is happening into your helmet, Dot. You are getting, I'll say with that roll is a pretty good roll, a lot of information of just like what the intentions of this lab are, and some of the work that they're working on. Again, since this is like under construction, they haven't done much yet. but this is like you kind of get info based on like what work was carried over from wherever they were working on this before. You learn that the Alkïïn temple is gonna be a temple. However, it is essentially a front, or like to kind of cover up this underground lab that's supposed to be an experimental lab that is. They chose the location of Alkïïn because one of the magical properties of the planet and just being closer to all of the magic, they want to observe and study all of that and take advantage of it. That's why Alkïïn was chosen. I think you guys all kind of knew that because it was that holy planet. You also get information, and you don't really know too much about it, but like just like the name of it and some brief information about something called the New Familiar Program. And the details that you can gather from like what is in there, it's just like all this data. The Union is trying to synergize consciousnesses through telekinetic means, and that clicks for you, Dot. Obviously, in a lot of ways, and even
Names,
even
locations, everything I can find.
Yeah, you're getting information that they are trying to create familiar links. Similar to that of what was done during the familiar program with the Jin Commanders and stuff, through manufactured magic, because they don't have magic of their own. You're not getting any names. You see a couple of things for like, Sangino or Sangino, Bartholomew, of course, and just like a couple of names of the staff there. But you are finding also information, similar to what I just discussed, information of research surrounding the mind. This is what interests you the most, Dot. Something that's is they're trying to experiment and do experiments that can progress research that can help them master manipulation of the mind. Is what you're getting, and they believe that they can have single pilots, like single Lancer pilots, which they are calling antennas. That's their term for it. Use magical or manufactured magical means to influence multiple mechs, which they are using the term they call slaves, in battle. Which basically their intent is to basically what this would be is it's better than AI because of the magical influence, but basically this is going to multiply their forces with minimal casualties because single pilots will be able to control massive amounts of mechs in combat and not need to be on the front line.
Wow.
And they're trying to establish this through like the telekinetic means, through manufactured magical means. Basically they're really focused on learning about the mind and how they can manipulate the mind to achieve this. And yeah, you can see that they, in terms of names and stuff, you have locations. They've already begun testing this on some pilots and quote unquote new familiars at the Prey Station labs.
Mike was like, well, look at this. Looks like I get to blow up a couple Prey Stations after all, okay? So I'm not crazy.
We need to record all of this and get it to Rainbow Valley Radio.
Something that's the most seems like the most secreted or the most guarded thing in here that you can't seem to, even with that roll, like can't crack what this means. There's data that says like whatever this research, whatever making the antennas and the slaves, like all that stuff, it can also help benefit a mysterious project called the Liberating Angel Project, which they are doing work on at the Pius Academy of Special Sciences.
I roll investigate on that if I know at all. Just that word.
Roll me one, but I'll say it's a heroic. You have to beat a 20.
I have to beat a 20. Okay, can I use my bonded with it?
I guess.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
Yeah, what's Bukaki doing now?
I almost rolled a nat 20.
Wow.
Yeah, I did. There's no. I got an 8 plus 2 plus 2.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't tell what that is.
I almost cracked the code.
Wow.
You never heard about
Liberating
it?
Angel Project.
The Liberating
That's
Angel
cool.
Project.
That's a cool name.
This shit.
Also looking
Yeah.
through this, you discovered there's like schematics. There's more rooms to this lab that you haven't gone in yet.
Is there a self-destruct?
A self-destruct? There's no self-destruct.
Damn it. Should be the first thing you install.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to Dot and I'm just gonna be like, hey, you see any Phazos on that list specifically?
Just see like the stream of data.
Actually,
go down
yeah,
to the
I will say, if you want to ask that to Dot, and digging through, there's like so much data in here. Chondria isn't necessarily involved in the Liberating Angel project, but there are like blacked out notes that they contributed something to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, but like the new union takes a lot of resources from Chondria, but they contributed something very important to the Liberating Angel project.
Yeah. Okay. I see some. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's all like blacked out and like there's no like information there. But yeah, there is schematics showing that there's more rooms in this lab that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I guess I should probably let you know, Dot, since we came this far with this. But yeah, I'm related to the Phazos Empire, so you could say I'm a little drenched in New Union flavor from my past. But all for the cause now, though. All for the cause.
I am traveling
More
with
so.
royalty.
Yeah. It's not really well known. Bugaki's the celebrity of the group. I met my brother once, tried killing him, and they haven't reported me yet, so I don't know what the fucking deal is. But you might see a couple schmooks come around. That's all I gotta let you know. Just be careful.
I got a prince, a 5-star general, and a king. And I look at Whiskers.
Yeah. Whiskers is like not paying attention. Oh, me?
3 wise men.
Does that make me a princess?
In your headset, yes, you're a princess. Cool. Yeah, do you guys look at the other rooms?
Yeah, let's go to the other rooms.
Kind of grotesque, but you open up one of the rooms with the pass card, and you see just a bunch of discarded bodies of people, like humans, magical creatures, like elves and gnomes. But what's fucked up about them is they're just piled up. Like they look like they're about to be like gotten rid of. They're gonna get rid of them in some regard. But you see something fucked up with all their faces. All their faces seem to be kind of growing like these weird tentacles out of their faces. If you're familiar with D&D, you're seeing what looks like almost like mind flayers.
Oh wow!
What?
Wow, Chris loves his mind flayers.
I fucking love mind flayers. Which in this universe, I'll say mind flayers don't exist in this universe yet, but
this is how they got created. Oh,
I mean, think about it.
Shit.
Psychic, telekinetic people.
Yeah.
Anyways, you do see these discarded. They look like failed experiments or whatever. But yeah, you see the tentacles in the mouths being the fucked up thing about these bodies. You guys explore a little further, and at the very back of the lab, you see a chamber with like kind of like a frosted like laser grid kind of blocking whatever's in it, and you see within it something moving around, something small, something alive moving around within this little chamber.
Release me.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, it sounds like he's just asking for help. I don't know. You're not afraid of a little bit of caged rat, are you?
Can I do a spot?
Okay, Dry, I'm not afraid of nothing. I could go look at it. Don't worry, I'll check it out.
I got a 21 on spot.
Okay, on a spot, you see there's like a panel, and you're able to figure out like there is like a button here that like defrost it so that the outside people can talk to whatever's inside.
Yeah, I defrosted.
You end up defrosting it and like turning on like the communication. Like there's like a microphone that you talk, and there's a megaphone coming out.
I grab Bugaki's hand and just go, please, can we just talk to it first?
What, you mean you guys shouldn't blow it up?
No, let's talk to it.
As the fogginess fades away from this like laser,
It's washy.
thing,
Turn into.
you see a little green alien with large ears and bug eyes, like buggy eyes, and you hear, "Who are you?"
Oh my god.
You see an alien creature.
Kilowashi, we have come to rescue you.
How do you know my name?
How do you know this guy's washy? He could be anybody.
That's
What's your
true.
name?
What's your name?
I mean, I could maybe be washy.
He kind
Oh
of
my
looks around.
god. We've come to save you. This whole time, that's why we did all this.
We
It's
will.
just like a
We
bunch
will
of people.
explain on the way out.
He kind of knocks. He's like, open up.
Guys, how do
can
we
I
open
open
this
it?
thing up?
Yeah, Whiskers,
Yeah,
I think you can figure out how to.
I smashed the head onto the.
Yeah, it opens. He
Just
kind of
smearing
stumbles. He kind of stumbles out, and you can see he actually looks very weak.
Mhm.
And he's just like,
I've been here a few days, and unfortunately I got caught. But
We
it's
heard
good
you
to
were
see
being
some
very
friendly
loud.
faces. I wasn't loud. I was just saying, "Fuck the you did," normal shit.
Oh, here, have some beans. You look hungry.
yeah.
Back
He messily eats them up.
Can we tell if Sangino had an office back here? Like, where is he hanging out? He wasn't hanging out with the dead bodies. Does he have
Oh
an
yeah,
office?
there was an office, but I'll say like it has the same information that you.
Oh,
that
okay.
you had. Yeah.
Is there anything
Um,
valuable that we could take of his?
Not really. He doesn't seem fully moved in yet because this was an under construction.
okay.
And yeah. He was just kind of here to like
Alright.
supervise.
We'll go rob
and
his
shit.
actual house later.
All right, what other rooms are there here?
Now that he's
Is that it?
dead.
I'll say like you've explored enough to like get most of everything that you can get in terms of like data and cool stuff. But yeah, Washi kind of is just like,
Who are you and why are you here? Of all places.
We met with King Salsanar and inquired about a rebellion, and he told us to find you because you were the one who was in charge of it. And then we went to
Silenex or Zerf, was it? Or Munchper?
We tried going to
Munchapur.
Munchapur.
And then
Going
we
to
went-
all of them.
and then we went to Munchapur, and then we found your house there, and we left a little gift for you.
A lot of effort to find me. What do you seek?
And then Whiskers looks over to Bukaki.
So, he's like wearing like a beard still. And he takes it off, and it's like, and he sees he becomes a bug again. I am the heir to the Byzantine army, and I want to restart the Jin commanders, and I heard that you're the guy that knows some
Bukaki,
guys.
son of Cornelius. I met your father during the war. He was a great man.
Oh yeah, thank you. That means a lot.
May his soul rest in peace.
As he like kind of walks out, he kind of stumbles a bit, and he kind of like looks toward his arms, and you see like there's like all these like markings on his arms, and he looks a bit like beat up and roughed up, and he's just like,
I don't know what they did, but the scientists were interested in my magic, my innate magic abilities, and injected me with some shit and ran tests, but I don't
Can
know.
I-
Fucked up.
Can I cycle through any of the data that I found to
Yeah,
see
yeah,
like,
yeah.
under the room name, if sort of what these people were or what they were, what serum or what might be connected to
Oh,
them?
we have scientists with us, right? Can we take them hostage with this?
at this point they've like run away. You-
Just go back to work.
they've
For
fled.
another
They
empire.
fled. Oh no.
You left them alone for so long. So I'll say you can, if you dig into your data, you do see that, they were kind of doing similar experiments to what they were doing to all of those like discarded bodies, actually.
Oh no. so
Um,
he's gonna turn into a mind flayer?
However, this whatever number of like this cell or whatever, it seemed like it didn't work. Like it doesn't work with his
Oh.
biological structure.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll have what he's having.
That's a cheat code right there. Okay.
Yeah, he kind of is like stumbling a little bit, and he's just like,
We should get out of here.
Yes,
Yeah.
we should. We're going.
What's
now.
up there?
Let's go.
Just watch your
yeah,
step.
as
There's
you
a
guys-
little
He's
bit
gonna
of,
call
bodies.
Sweet Pea as well.
Sweet Pea, we need a pickup.
Time for a hot exit?
Nah, cold.
Actually,
All right, on our way. We're coming in for a cold exit. Be there in a bit.
could be room temperature. We don't know yet.
All right, lukewarm exit coming right up.
Make it hot just in case.
All right, a slightly warm exit coming right up.
Lightly
This for you,
toasted on one
Bugaki.
side.
Yeah, a blue rare exit coming right up.
All right, we're waiting outside. Where are you?
before you guys leave, as you guys are still kind of exiting this like chamber area, Washi like fully stumbles and falls to the ground. He like coughs up this like thick
Oh,
purple
no.
goo.
Oh.
Yes, I haven't been able to
Oh,
breathe
God.
fresh air for a while.
He like he extends his hand. He's just like
Somebody pass me a comms.
he's asking for like your comms.
Yeah, but you can take mine. I barely use it.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, beep, boop. He puts something into it, and then like activates something and or like sends something out. But you can't really tell what it is, and he gives it back to you. And he's just kind of laying there. He's just like,
Let me lay down here for a little bit. I just need a couple of seconds.
he kind of closes his eyes for a couple.
Can I give
moments.
him a corrective or a patch or something?
It doesn't seem like he's like wounded in that way, though. It seems like something internal that's like fucking
Yo,
up.
this guy's turning into a mind flayer right now.
As he like hands this your comms back to you, Mikey, he just kind of like lays down and like kind of closes his eyes for a moment. And Whiskers, if you're nearby, you actually you see he doesn't open his eyes for a while, and you go to check, and his heart has stopped beating.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
And he's just like laying there now.
Guys, his heart has stopped. I'm not sure what to do. I feel like he's going to turn into a something.
You just give him CPR. Just go mouth to mouth.
I don't know.
I look at the half
Uh.
skull in my hand, and then I look at Washi's face, and then I just lift the shovel up.
What? Oh, I see. Yeah. Do you like?
I have
Sever-
visions of the mandibles coming out now, just
Yeah,
trying to do
yeah.
the same thing.
You sever Washi's
I
head.
tried to give people a chance to stop me, but
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
You just see Dot like.
Yeah, Whiskers are just like
Why would you kill him?
Like,
We didn't know yet.
oh
and
my
efficient.
god.
Quick and efficient.
In your ear, Mikey, you hear
What?
Sweet Pea, and she's just like, "We'll be there in a couple minutes. Let me take a look at your comms, and something's up with it. You seem to put something in it. I'm gonna get to the bottom of what that's all
Yeah.
about."
Figure it out, because shit got a little weird down here.
Cool. Do you guys like leave to go outside?
Mikey kind of like goes
Wait,
over
are we
to
leaving
Washi's
his-
body.
You guys are
Like,
still in like
seen
that
too
chamber.
many
area.
zombie hollows.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Mikey like grabs Doc. Do you mind if I just bury him a quick little grave? You know, where I'm from is just a little bit of. We'll just bury the head. We'll use the body food.
Sure.
I just
Cool.
make him a little steak. I'm right in front of the temple. You know, right on the temple.
God.
Here lies the man who killed all these new union fucks.
Very nice. As you guys exit, Dot, you actually get a message back from Dr. Sen, who's like, "We should talk." And then in your helmet, bleep, Enzo's just like, "Hey, can we go back to the new Zuzu facility? Just us, though."
Sorry, dudes. It was a hell of a journey up until this point, but I got something I gotta do. Something I gotta find out. If the fates are kind and deadly and dangerous to the new union, then we'll see each other again. But I gotta take my
Wow.
leave.
It was very
With
nice
that
to
killer
meet you,
instinct, I
Dodge.
know I'll see you.
Where you
Wipe
gonna
blood
go?
off my shovel.
Yeah.
Can't lose an instinct like that.
I'm not giving up. I'm going back and I'm gonna link with one of those familiars. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Before you go,
And then Whiskers is just gonna go right up and like push his head into her like arms basically for a last scratch.
Less scratches.
It's a gif of just someone like trying not to cry, but tears coming out, just like doing the whole head.
Yeah. With the Whiskers like back legs are just like kicking up and down.
Mikey just
you guys
pulls
are
out
the
one of his
best.
bullets and he hands it over to Dot. He's like, hey,
all the best,
you find
Dodge.
yourself in a tricky situation. Just throw this at someone.
Bugaki goes up to him and hands Dot a explosive. Wait, you'll know when to use it.
You guys,
You'll know when.
you're really too much.
I hope next time we see you, you are with a familiar of your own.
Yeah. Dot like gets in her mech and then heads off
Until
in a
fate
different
next brings us
direction.
together.
World's looking up and we're like, wow, it's one crazy gnome dwarf. Wow.
One crazy kid.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
killed Wash in one hit.
As you guys get back to the lobby of this temple and you guys get back into your mechs and you guys exit, you guys had opened the temple doors and stuff.
Did we get a copy of everything that Dot got? Can we have?
Yeah, could you?
So you'd be like, yeah,
Would
just
you
get
have
it.
copied it?
Can we have Dot?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, yeah, you give a
So
little
it
thumb
comes as a
drive.
digital paper airplane. That
Well,
just
Hey, that's a little.
It sends
I feel
over
like,
to
I
Whiskers.
feel like Whiskers and Dot were both hacking at the same time because just to make things faster.
Yeah,
And
but Whiskers can get in.
and I wanted yeah, no, but we could have just
Whiskers got like the backlog phone. Like Whiskers was at the
And
you
at the
get like
password
a brief
screen.
Cliff's Notes version.
and I wanted
Well,
to get recordings of everything that we saw, and I want to send stuff to Rainbow Valley Radio as soon as we can.
Oh, wow,
Probably had
okay.
like a body cam on, let's say, while we were in there or something.
Yeah.
As you guys get back into your mechs and you head outside toward where you would meet the hot potato, Mikey, as you guys are moving toward that area, you're in the cockpit of your mech, and as you're kind of like pressing buttons or whatever, you see a shadow kind of move over you as if someone is behind you, someone very large inside your cockpit. And for a brief second, before you can even turn around, or as you do turn around, all you hear is, "Apologies, Master Michelangelo," as you black out, as the last thing you see before you get knocked the fuck out is a large elephant man wearing a little hat. The same elephant man that you saw waving angrily at you in the Conjure facility in episode 1.
What?
For a brief moment, you see his face as he knocks you out. Your mech gets piloted, and you see. You guys notice the Starfang isn't joining you, and it's moving in an opposite direction as you guys.
Mikey, where are you going?
God.
As you go back to, you turn around towards him to investigate. You hear in your comms, "Hey boys, we're just about to get to the rendezvous point, but there's you see as coming like out of like the trees and like the bushes, like dozens and dozens of assault mechs that like the same mechs that you faced in episode 1 that fucked you up. You see dozens of them surrounding you as like ships start to pull up. You see the Chondria symbol. You see the Chondria symbol on some of these ships and on the mechs as you guys get fully surrounded. And that's where you're gonna end this episode.
Should have been a hot pickup.
God damn it!
Yeah.
I told you it should have been epic.
That's it
Oh,
for
man.
this episode of Super J Dudes Lancer Edition.
Oh,
Thank you, Magnus. We will see Dot again whenever
We
schedules
won't see
align.
Mikey ever again.